No, you're never supposed to see me.
They don't know it's you.
You're working. Get out of here.
Yours made me work. You broke my equipment.
He was trying to put a political ad in the back, but we were like, "Hey guys, this is football time. We don't do politics on this stream." Gardner Minshew better than Lamar.
We'll talk about you.
Passer in the world.
Hey guys,
Passer of the league, baby.
Let me hop and skip to this. Do what you want, huh?
didn't I tell you Gardner Minshew would be great? You doubted me.
No, he still fucking fumbles the ball.
You just said he's the number 2 passer.
No, it doesn't make him great.
That makes him the number 2 passer.
Makes Brock Bowers and Devontae Adams great.
Brock Bowers is great.
He's on my team. He was on the bench. Travis Kelce's bitch ass has been falling asleep. Too busy going to fucking tours and shit.
Yeah, Taylor Swift fucked up their stats.
No. Fucking Brittany Mahomes is a fucking right-wing Nazi.
Yeah, we're back. We're back.
I'm confused.
I need a vent about Sao Paulo.
J.D. Vance has mixed children, and that motherfucker hates migrants.
Confused. How does this work?
Who besides JD Vance, who hates mixed children?
No, has mixed children and hates themselves. It's Brittany Mahomes.
Brittany Mahomes?
Yeah, that lady's... No, fuck it. That bitch said, my husband's favorite food is fried chicken, and that shit was fucking burritos or nachos or some shit. And she sang it too. She goes, fried chicken.
That's the kind of airheaded thing she would say.
Shit, that's embarrassing.
We have too many things to talk about to fucking...
But TJ, if your girl said your favorite food was fried chicken...
No, bring her in here.
Sang it. Sang it, though.
She would not be foolish enough.
Exactly.
She would.
Because she would know it's hamburgers. I know it's hamburgers. Shit.
She might do something, though.
No, she would know it's hamburgers. She knows you.
Do you give her an excuse to make fried chicken on Juneteenth?
No. I don't.
No?
First of all,
that's the voice of Jesus.
I'm the primary chef in the house, so I don't she cooks, but she's not crazy enough.
She would know your favorite food. And
Yes.
If she was married to you since fucking high school.
She knows my favorite food.
That fucking white supremacy.
I'm gonna be honest.
Your girlfriend. How your girlfriend? Bring him home.
Yeah. I assumed.
I was gonna say I've known JJ since he was 12. I don't know what his favorite food is.
Nah, you gotta put it.
You don't love him though.
I don't.
You're not in love with him. I'm sorry.
I don't love him in a pee-pee touch way for sure, but I don't think that makes it.
Is that the way you describe either loving people pee-pee or not pee-pee touch?
Essential touch.
Yeah.
But actually, that doesn't work because I do be essentially looking at Jordan sometimes. Looking at him right now. Look how handsome he is on this camera.
Joey Bear's like, here we go. It's crazy.
Wait, did he say here we go or here we go? Did he say it like that?
Hey, we both losers. I said, point might the points are different, but we both lost. It's the same way.
Same way. An L is an L, man.
That's what the quarterback, like the generic quarterback sound is in NCAA football. Here we go.
Hey, you know what? I don't care what you say. His count is great.
Yeah.
His count is iconic.
Yeah. It's like the Omaha.
Yeah, it's good. I was like, damn, that's a good count.
Have you been playing the NCAA?
I'm not, okay, so budget around the Manazza household has been very, because I've got trips, so I'm being cognizant of
what are you doing? You're going to, I know you're going to Japan, but before that it was like a week in Kenya or something? Like it was another...
Tom Hanks movie?
Dominican Republic, nigga.
Way off, bro.
He's like, you going to Africa, huh? Going to the motherland. It's like, no. I was like, going to Dominican Republic for a vacation.
See?
Shut up!
But he gets mad at Patrick Mahomes' wife for making the same joke.
I said, oh gosh, get off my dick. All right? What's up?
I have a weird question. What is there to see or do in the Dominican Republic as someone that's never been?
I'm someone who's never been. I don't know. I'm going to go see and do an all-inclusive resort.
All right.
I'm going to go see and do the safety of an all-inclusive resort.
Is gambling legal there? Is that a casino thing?
But I'm not trying to gamble in a foreign country.
That's your ass, Mr. Postman.
Yeah. Eagles lost, Colts lost. What a great week. Yeah, bro, we're all losers here. There's only
Who said that? Who said that?
Darth Rabbit.
Darth Rabbit, fuck you. Don't start that coming here with that bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the NFL was weird this week. It was weird. But
Yeah, I want. I didn't close it just so we can look at it. Like, just look at our power rankings. Just look at them.
They're wrong.
Pull us down just one notch. We're there with you know.
Pull
what?
you
I will say,
down.
the Cardinals actually look like a pretty good team.
I want to say no one's at S tier right now. Except the Saints.
No,
Saints.
you are wrong.
Take the Saints up.
The Saints are in S tier.
That's what I said. No one's in S tier.
I wouldn't say
except
S tier
the
yet
Saints.
though.
I think
But I don't even want to think about tiers because the first 2 weeks are weird. Not time out. I don't know if we're getting into the things because did we have some pre-show thing or are we good?
No, we're going to just do that. When it comes to football, I limit the football topics because we're going to talk about it randomly. Someone's going to blurt out like in the comments, or Tommy is going to blurt out something like, "Hey, bro, I'm 2-0," or something, and then we're going to go down a rabbit hole.
But I mean, it's week 2. I'm not.
Yeah, time out.
Over.
No, this is football talk. Play the intro.
Oh, you want to play the intro?
Yeah, I mean it's football talk now.
Sean Diddy Combs, come on down. You're the next black man to get prosecuted by the federal government. Yay!
Wrong show.
You going to jail?
I don't dislike the skit. Just save that. Now pause the intro. Pause the intro. There's a Mexcellence on Thursday.
There is? I did not know.
Could be patient.
Okay. Yeah, y'all got me activated. He said, wait, what's...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Commitment to Excellence. We're all losers here today.
Yay.
Loser number 2.
Yeah, use number 3. But the real winners today, that federal government.
Yeah, we're losers, but we're a lot less losers than a certain
Individual.
Yeah.
Let me know when y'all about to jump into the topics.
Yeah, we talking about it's puffs, and I ain't talking about cereal. It's rough out there. I mean, not really so though. But that's the next Black Excellence, whatever that. I don't fucking know.
You guys still need to introduce yourself.
Oh shit, we'll figure that out.
You guys still need to introduce yourself. Neither of you have said your name.
Nigga, at this point, do they know who I am? It's on the show all the time. I'm in the intro. I'm kidding. I'm TJ. What's up?
This ad was long as fuck. Oh, we have advertisements? Yes, we do. I have to go over an advertisement. But my name is Jordan. If y'all don't know, this is my co-partner for the Black Sense, Mr. TJ. We have another person that's coming. His name is Tommy. He'll be here later on. But our host today, they call him, man, the Big Dick Deviant. That's the man, Marcos. Hey!
You may fucking TJ choke over there.
I just wonder what I do on the Black Excellence. Like, how do I said?
A week in Kenya is crazy. So sorry.
I thought it was along the way. It was just kind of like first one, then the other.
Uh-oh. We got.
Oh, wait. How close is he? Oh, he's going to stop and get his icy drink ready and shit. Yeah, so we can't do
Ice in his water.
He got a pattern.
Stop.
Acting like it ain't A50. I like safety.
Lock it. You got it, Sam?
I mean, if somebody breaks into the house, it's probably one of the safest. Like, oh man, 4 dudes. I'm gonna walk away from this one.
You overestimate my willingness to defend this household.
So, are you saying in a fight or flight sense, your thing is flight, and you're gonna jump out the window?
No, my thing is,
That's
hey, what you want? I said you can eBay a lot of things. Let's barter and trade.
Let me put you on the game, man.
Put you on game.
Well, we're in this weird limbo now. I have the first topic queued up. Now I have to wait until till Tommy.
We don't all look the same.
Well,
I never said that.
Well, I'll tell you what, before we even start the topic, I know we have a sponsor, but I do want to remind everybody there is a new sponsor It is sponsored by today's baby oil, Johnson & Johnson. Do you find yourself standing next to a very famous celebrity, either half naked or naked, like Diddy? But yourself...
No more. If you don't save this for the appropriate episode.
This baby oil will keep you moisturized even in a break of sweat during an orgy. Get yourself some baby oil from Johnson & Johnson.
No, stop it. Stop it. Stop him.
That's you're next to him. What am I supposed to do? I got him hydrated for the show.
Did y'all know they found that nigga with 1,000 baby oil bottles? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
It did break right before we got here. Right before you got
I'm
here.
not mad at you. This is not my usual. You stop it. Because that's a different stop it. I can't hold you back on everything.
I'm telling you now.
But that one, save that juice.
Say that. But excellent. Golly.
Because what else am I supposed to talk about? That's the topic of the month.
They said they found pictures of Sean in the...
Well, on that note, I mean, I can ask you right off the bat. Should I cut off Shannon Sharp and you want to talk about it on Thursday?
No. He's still part of our sports. He can get attacked on both ends. Put that nigga in. Hey.
That was a little tricky.
So what is the first topic of today's show? I know we got this other gentleman.
Oh, the first topic is it was softball. I was like, I thought it was pretty cool that out of all the things that you can run into a mosh pit, apparently Serena Williams is one of them.
It's not no fucking mosh pit. That girl
It's
an open space.
She's just skipping in a fucking circle.
Also, a Green Day mosh pit.
Yeah, that's not really anything.
Hey man, I don't make the rules about what concerts that people go to.
Show the one that I showed you today. That I told you that was.
Oh, the. I know
That's a
which one it is.
studio.
Now that's a mosh pit.
Why is it asking me to edit this page? But
Hello, sir.
We're having a full conversation out there like the show ain't started.
Tommy, come on down. You the next one to join the commitment to excellence. Yay!
Excellent. You got the
It's still excellent. Boy,
None of us perform excellent.
and just to give you a heads up, what's his name? Joey Bear? His name Joey Bear? Hey, it's not Michelle Beadle. That's a mosh pit, baby.
Cat Williams is at a mosh pit? Oh, he is. That's not the joke.
yeah, no, he was really at a show.
Holy shit.
Oh, look at this is the first
And he
time.
repping Texans. Get that
It was
man.
hard to find this fucking shirt.
He went back home to his mama's house.
I had to. Shit does not.
Dug it up.
Austin is
Get that
not.
dust off.
There ain't no way you think it's hard to find in Austin. You can find that at Target.
That's why I got this.
Right.
Only Target. Though.
That shit was actually like a sweet experience.
Target came in clutch.
Playing some gospel music on a Sunday as he unboxing.
Right.
Sung by Patrick.
Open it up. Never would have made it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. It's here.
Has a picture of CJ Stroud on his phone.
I couldn't find that.
Isn't that little adorable?
I'm looking for my religious C.J. Stroud candle.
It may be coming.
One of them
It may be
Sunday
coming.
ones.
Yeah. Real colorful.
Finally, a winning host, you bitch.
Oh, wait. I know. Can we get into the topic, the elephant in the room?
There's no elephant.
There is an elephant in the room. How embarrassed are we to get outshone by a 53-year-old man giving back shots to a chick named Michelle?
Not there.
Put that
That's on the. That's on the
That's my
subject.
Michelle.
Yes, that's on the subject.
Oh, okay.
I will say, unlike Double Toasted, I won't be showing it. They're banned for a week.
Oh no!
You can hear the sounds, can't you?
No, that's what they got banned.
No, we ain't.
The whole thing is the whole thing is just sounds. You can't see anything.
That's all right.
It
Sounds turn people on.
Why they get
Spaceship.
banned for sounds?
Because they basically, I'm not Twitch. I don't know how
fucking
that shit
sounds.
works.
We're all adults.
But
here.
they can allow half nudity on Twitch, but they can't allow you to play sounds of it.
Of Club Shay Shay blowing
club
somebody's
move.
back out.
There was no back being blown.
He's almost 60. That's encouraging.
Well, I mean, he's built like he's.
He built like
He
Voltron.
could probably still suit up.
Yeah, literally. Like if Shannon wanted to be, I could bank on Shannon playing a game over some of those players on the field right now. Dead.
Probably so. Him and Terrell Owens, they're pretty built.
Yeah. Chad Ochocinco like that.
Terrell be trying to play now.
Right. Club Shay Shay After Dark. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
was,
indeed.
That was a thing that happened.
Put that dick in. Nigga growled and shit. You know, that's Southern right there.
I wasn't out here.
That's my Michelle.
Yeah, I wasn't out here trying to listen to it.
Hell yeah, I was listening to that shit. I'm waiting for the exercise to be done. I'm waiting for this.
Closest thing you get into a Club Shay Shay.
Yeah, yeah.
I said,
Curiosity didn't get
no.
I like that the first thing, like, because when I dropped it in the chat, the first thing TJ said is like, I don't think you can get canceled for this. I'm like, who's talking about canceling this shit?
Yeah, it's just a mistake. Damn, man.
Yeah.
I don't think you can get canceled from.
Well, for a little bit he denied it, but he denied it for like all of what, 4 hours?
No, he denied it for about 30 minutes.
That's, yeah, it was a short
And he
denial.
thought he was hacked.
And then he sold merch. So I'm
He sold merch and said, "That's my Michelle" on his t-shirt. No,
this
it's
a
not the
Sexcellence?
Sexcellence. No, it's not. It's not the Sexcellence.
It's a
this
crossover
just happens
episode.
to be a weird camp of actually falling into sports. And you know what?
sports
All it did was.
Made you proud.
No, it didn't make me proud. I feel
Yeah,
nothing
why
about it. Why?
What's proud? I'm
proud of him.
proud. At a 50-some-year-old man, he has
Almost
the activity.
60, Jordan. Almost 60.
Got the energy to do that.
Come on,
I
you
wish
don't.
to be
That's
like
not
that.
goals for you.
I wish to be growling like, "That's my Michelle."
Come on, yeah.
I feel,
You know he had a wife beating some slides
Hell
on.
yeah.
I feel
Some chocolate.
How do I respond to this? I feel nothing.
He was literally baby boy.
Yeah.
I feel nothing.
And they're
towards
making eggs
someone else
butt-ass
getting
naked.
some. But
Come
that's
on,
it.
man.
That's it.
You want some breakfast?
Okay. The thing
You don't
is,
want to be him when you grow up.
I wish
We're halfway there.
I wish I could look as good as Shannon Sharp when he's his age.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's what I'm also saying. Why would I be surprised? Because he's built like he's 30.
He is.
But that's why I think my theory is this was after he done bust and he was like, I'm just trying to, do leftovers. That's why I think. Because I didn't hear no back shots.
Why are you here? Oh my God. Can we change the subject?
This will go as long as you guys wanted to go.
No.
And for everybody to know, it was not Michelle Beadle. I know Shannon Sharp like his white women. It's not Michelle Beadle. I just want to put that out there.
Was that?
Do we know that for a fact?
I was about to say, was that the one that tweeted that
That's what I'm saying.
I was not the one at his house or something like that?
Yeah, probably so. That's my Michelle.
I got not much to add to this conversation because I'm like he didn't like nut like it
You know,
was.
this is still like a primer. You got to talk about this again on Thursday.
No, I don't.
What we gonna talk about at this point? Put that dick in.
I didn't listen to it, so I have no.
How you not
How did
listen
you
to it?
not listen?
Come on.
It didn't just come across your thread or something?
No. And it wasn't like I don't go out seeking sex tapes. Not my thing.
It's not a sex tape.
Well, technically,
It's audio. It's a
is.
sex audio book. Now, fuck that. At 50 Shades and all that shit can be an audio book. Why can't we listen to Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, I don't find anything.
You
wrong with
know?
it.
No. Okay.
God, you
now,
are a prude.
Wait. Come on, go ahead. What you gonna say? What you
Goddamn
gonna say?
Ice King
Now
over
what?
here.
No. Now what I was saying was, if it were released and it was I think the reason why you got to be more careful with those kinds of things is it's released on a platform that does not allow those
True.
things.
That's
and then
true.
B, we have no idea about the girl in the scenario. And
True.
That is
But we
true.
know that it was a girl in there. Or
Named
it could
Michelle.
be a sound bite.
It could be.
okay,
We
that
don't
can-
know for sure, TJ.
We jumping into black conspiracies
Yeah.
now.
There were
Could have been like,
no. You stop it.
could have been like, put that dick in, press the button.
So get me in the news. You know, it could have been.
I just
Imagine what the porn name would be.
nothing.
Sharp pussy.
Is that for him? That doesn't.
To trademark that immediately.
Yeah, put it on the shirt.
If you donate 5 subs right now, you will get the first Sharp Pussy t-shirt.
Yeah. And that will be after Hoes for Harris.
Absolutely not.
Only if Jordan
Oh no!
signs
See,
it.
see, that's
a
going too
Jordan
far.
signature.
Could have been Diddy for all we know. Stop it.
No Diddy
Stop.
talk tonight.
No, he tried. And I said,
Yeah, no Diddy
I
talk
said no.
tonight.
He's using all his ammo.
Yeah, save some.
Yeah,
Dude, he's got a lot of
missed it
ammo.
because I have this Johnson.
No. Next topic. Next.
So
Nobody wants some. No.
Next
Put it away.
topic.
on the next topic, before we get into all the football, there was 2 combat sports events this weekend, and the visuals from one are fucking crazy. It literally looks like something out of Mortal Kombat is the best way. Did any I know you did because you were at my house, but did any of you watch UFC?
I did not.
Did you see any of the visuals from it?
Sick.
You know he didn't.
Okay.
Stone
So
face.
UFC was supposed to be at Madison Square Garden, and they got banned from there. I don't know not exactly why. So Dana White said, "Fuck it, we're going to go to the Dome." And they're probably never going back to the Dome, is what they said, because it was kind of a failure. It cost $15 million to rent the Dome. They didn't sell it out. I don't know if they made it back in pay-per-view monies. On top of that, it comes down to, this is something you can attest to, the fights were bad.
They're bad.
Wait, I wouldn't say that the fights were bad. First off, if it's UFC Noche, you would think that they would supply more. Am I saying that right? Noche? Am I saying
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
UFC Noche?
UFC Noche?
Yeah, it was called that.
Why?
But here's the
Because
funny
it was
part.
for a celebration for Hispanic Heritage Month.
But here's the thing. That's what I'm saying. That's what.
yeah.
Here's the thing. The fights had less Hispanics and more Caucasians on the fight card. So I was
It
just
was like Marah versus Sean Ireland something.
it was a Georgian
Yeah.
guy versus an American O'Malley. They both were white, and I'm like, where's all the Hispanics? They were on the lower card. All the main cards were like white people.
Seems like a Dana White thing to do.
Yeah, so I
Well,
just
there's no Mexicans that are at the top of the card right now. They're getting there. But outside of that, I just want to say the fights were pretty boring just because they were all wrestle matches. This is the kind of night where you take your friends to watch UFC and it's like, yeah, bro, I'm never watching this again. Thanks for bringing me out here.
pretty much, pretty much.
But
Yeah.
the visuals
Oh my
from the
God.
Dome.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yo, that's fire.
Where was this?
At the Dome in
Dome, the
Vegas.
eye.
Oh, the eye.
Yeah.
I love that fucking thing, man. That's. I really want to go to Vegas just to see that shit. That is trippy as hell.
For generations of Mexicans, reunited like the eternal light, bearing goals illuminate the way. From the heavens to the earth.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm a cop. I'm gonna cop the whole aesthetic.
What do you mean?
Doing what?
For what?
If I can, I
throwing a
win
party?
I don't want to party. Something large. Cop, they'll be like, are you
Oh
from
my
there?
God.
Yeah,
That's
They're
fire.
like Mortal Kombat fighters.
What the fuck?
You saw every show the main fight, that intro.
What a waste.
Yeah, I know.
Let me see if I can find.
That's fucking insane. That's where the money went for that fucking thing. It is worth it. The Sphere, yeah, that's it.
They had Laura Croft flying in the air.
13,000 years ago,
It's like 4DX. Do they have like little wind spurts? That'd be dope.
Not water gushing in your
Feel how
face.
much the dome is. Maybe.
But
But
yeah,
I also feel like if I was in that bitch, I'd be overwhelmed. I'd be like, what the fuck's happening?
It's too much, right?
I'd be like, there's a fight?
I
yeah.
hope nobody was on acid or like doing shrooms during this. Or maybe yes. I don't know.
Thanos.
That's a lot, man. I just want to watch a movie in the dome. In the Sphere, right?
Actually, they do concerts in the dome.
Can I watch Endgame in that bitch?
I know, right? But wait, I would say though, at least Mayweather was smart when it comes to fighting on Cinco de Mayo. It was an Hispanic fighter that was popular. In this case here, they had less Hispanic fighters on the card. So, yeah, I wouldn't have called it Noche, but
I think that's an interesting. I think the trickier part here is
I haven't even seen this because I know Rodriguez won at the very beginning, but
you just
Wait for the back.
cut me off.
oh, sorry.
You just I feel like I'm getting disrespected today. Just getting trampled over.
Oh, that wasn't anything. I don't know why it didn't tell me to wait. It Yeah, that wasn't
What
anything.
was you saying, TJ?
No, fuck me.
Oh, the sunrise.
Yeah, what was I saying?
What was you saying? I'm
Yeah,
trying to bring
no,
it back.
No, it's cool. It's cool. Fuck me, Marcos.
Sorry, bud.
I said, well, no.
Are you upset because the Cowboys lost?
No.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
But
Actually, no.
You seem a little
My
tense
my
tonight.
joy is back.
because everyone else lost but you.
I did. Oh,
All the good teams lost except you.
it was a tough one. It was a tough one.
But no, jokes aside, I was like, I think it's a trickier thing to be in because it's like, would you, it's hard because you're like, would we rather we do this event or not at all? Or do we do it in the, like, in a sense of, hey, let's make sure to promote this and give a shout out to the culture, even though we might not have, because they can't change the fighting cards, right? They can't
Just put the most entertaining Mexican fighter.
But I would also say it could have been like an amateur, like if you don't have it at the tops, then a showcase, like like you said, a showcase of some sort. But he ain't spending money on that kind of thing.
I mean, well, he
because
did
the dome is expensive, and that is fire.
I like that.
the ring girls throughout the whole night.
I love that. Yeah.
I love the costumes, man. They were really dedicated.
He almost had it.
He almost did, but I mean, still, my gripe is more Hispanic fighters if
That's
you're going to do
dope as
that.
fuck.
Or, like you said, I mean, he did shout out Mexican heritage and did a whole
Yeah,
visual.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a rock at a hard. Not, I don't want to say it's a rock at a hard place because you can make something work, but it's like, hey, where do we find that line of making sure we're also, still bringing in the revenue and
but
bringing
we're
in
appreciating this culture if we're going to be doing it.
Because if they're going to go out, the worst thing to happen is if they're going to go all out and then not have fighters to support that initiative, because then what they're going to see is, oh, hey, no one came out for this thing.
True.
So you want to have those textbook highlight fighters while also still celebrating a culture, which is a cool thing. And, but I do also get your point. It'd be like having a Black Heritage Month or I said Black History Month and fights
With
right.
Sean O'Malley as the head.
And then none of the headlines are black. Like that would be weird, right?
He would do that. Dana White would do that. Also.
I mean, I didn't say he wouldn't.
It was just because I know you guys don't watch UFC, like the visuals from the dome, and I think this is one time only. We will probably never they'll never go back because they didn't make their money back from this kind of thing. But it was pretty cool to see on TV.
Amazing to see, yeah.
So they didn't make the revenue?
It was very hard to sell out, and it was because they were going against. I think Canelo was also in Vegas that day. So it was there was two fight events. They were both primed to Mexicans, but the issue is that the other one had a lot of Mexicans on that fight card and the Mexican on the boxing card at the end.
And that's where I'm saying, like, I don't understand why. This comes from a marketing and positioning perspective. Like, I don't understand.
Why try it?
Why challenge? You look at the nuance whenever you're creating an event, and if you're trying to counter program, you counter program with something that's for a different audience, not the same audience.
Yeah.
Because then you're just going to eat from the same pool, and a night difference. And I get it, like pay-per-view requires like all of these things are planned ahead, but a night difference, especially with an expensive venue,
that was a risk.
it's a tricky thing.
It was beautiful to see.
It's super cool. That's
I don't know who did the production value on this, but they
don't normally have that much production in UFC.
man,
so
they did
Hell no.
amazing.
They got lights and that's it.
That's
pretty much the whole show. That's it.
And I will say, I think they pushed up the card for UFC a little bit because we finished watching the boxing match and there was still like 2 or 3 matches of UFC to go. That's the only reason why we saw it.
I mean, it was on late. I mean, I get it. Las Vegas is in Mountain Time, but it was on. We were there till
1:30,
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it was pretty late, but I didn't feel like it was worth it staying that late for those type of fights because it just wasn't exciting at all. Those last 2 fights were not exciting.
So the champion, the guy that we saw, Marab, and then the champion for the weight class above him, Bilal, they have 2 finishes in 34 fights.
Ooh.
Because they're just wrestlers that they wait out the clock kind of thing. So it's going to be UFC is actually on the downhill slope where they're getting less and less viewers all the time because there's less and less contact and more wrestling kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they just need to make it like the World Martial Arts Tournament.
Yeah.
Take that shit to Dragon Ball. Allow weapons.
The Kumite.
But
I'll bring in a staff. Shaolin
we already
monks in
talked.
there.
We already talked about Shannon Sharp. So
Mark that off.
why don't my pen's all the way over there? I don't need it exactly. And don't worry about it.
Next to the swisher.
But the next
it's right there.
the next topic, you can talk as much as you want, even though you don't probably want to.
Get it off your chest.
No, it's not about it.
It's not about the Cowboys.
No, we don't
No,
have
it's not
any
about the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Fuck!
Yeah, there's no
Wow.
Cowboys topic.
God
Thank you.
damn it.
The only Cowboys
why,
ish topic.
though?
Why? Because it's. Did you expect the Cowboys to be amazing this year? You didn't.
No, I expected them to win that. I didn't expect them to get blown
Did
out
you-
at
One
home.
Well-
of the Saints, that was a different story. I didn't expect the Saints to come in and dominate like that, but I expected it to be a fight. That's what I did.
Yeah,
I
a close
think-
game I would have accepted.
I think that the
But
Saints
also,
are a
there's
little bit
lot
better.
This is the best. If it were just the bad loss, I would be more on y'all's side and being like, yeah, let's showcase it. But there was a lot of losses.
There's like 7 or bad losses,
Titanic
so
teams.
it's all one
Not
topic.
mine though. Go ahead.
There's 7 losses. There was like 6 or 7 losses. I'll go through the math later, but it was. I know because we all did terrible in pick'ems this week. Which, by the way, you have 2
I'm
punishments.
retiring. I'm done. I'm an embarrassment to myself, my family. It's been bad. You guys, it's shameful.
Dude,
I fell off a cliff, Mark.
I think Sam beat you, and he didn't even.
He didn't
for the
pick anybody.
for the morning games. Yep.
And he still won. It's bad.
I have a question outside of the topics. Are the Bucks legit?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay, I'm curious
But
about that.
on your note,
Yeah.
so you were the worst at week 1, and you were the worst at week 2.
Yes.
So you got 2 punishments. You can take them whenever you want.
now.
Today.
Later.
Okay.
Suffer during
I
the
wanna
show.
see it.
You have to take it during the show, but
That's
just whenever
fair,
you're ready.
that's fair.
But before that, and like I said, you can talk about this. I just think 2 good things can't happen in a row. So
I don't give a fuck about that other team winning. That's expected.
What were we talking about?
The team for where he went to college, why Sam dresses him the way that he does whenever he's a cartoon, and even the color of his mic.
I just like orange.
Man.
That's actually
It's not even the right orange, but it's close
they're
enough.
number
I
one.
just like orange. Yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah, they're number 1. What's the problem? That not good enough for you, T?
Oh no! What I was saying was they're number 1 again, week 2, but they're number 1, but they were good last year.
Yeah, I don't see anybody really beating them.
Yeah, it's like the motherfuckers are stomping the shit out of. It's not even.
No, they're like, they're walking, they're dog walking people.
First of all, I do think that UT is really, really good, and they belong there right now.
I agree.
But they've
They
played
ain't played
UTSA.
And they played what was that?
Michigan.
East Michigan. Or
No,
something
it was
like
regular
that? Was it
Michigan.
regular? No,
Yeah.
regular Michigan. But Michigan lost all their fucking team this year.
And coach.
And coach.
Hey, that's
and he ran
college.
away from punishment.
What you want us to do?
I got a question. Has a team ever won a championship and was ranked number 10 the following year? That sounds disrespectful.
No,
as
that's
fuck.
about right.
No, they should be. But
I say that from playing the NCAA video game where it's
Okay.
like, I won the national title. Cool, you're 13
yeah,
next year.
that shit's difficult.
Yeah, poor Quinn. But they still have Arch Manning, who looked
Looks
damn
pretty
good.
And Quinn Ewers is getting drafted first. round,
Yeah,
so.
he's.
Yeah, he is. It's unfortunate that he came back just to be out the whole year. Like now, you got to heal up and do the
No,
combine.
they said he's week to week.
Yeah, he'll
Quinn
be out
Ewers
for a
is
few.
win to week. So
Don't
he's
need
just
him.
gonna-
Got Arch.
Yeah,
He might lose his starting job.
maybe.
I wouldn't say it's losing.
Yeah, it
yes.
was Arch's job already. He was
we'll see.
keeping the seat
But
warm.
No. I feel like first of all, Ewers. I don't think you should come back. But I
don't either.
Yeah, so, nigga, don't take your money.
Yeah.
But college students are making buku money now,
They
so
are.
I get it. And I mean, I think it was unfair that Texas had 2 starting quarterbacks. So I mean, we were kind of cheating this entire time.
And some teams don't have one.
I saw 2 people argue about UT, and the other one was a Georgia fan at work, and it was like, "Yeah, bro, but we got an Archie we got a Manning that's mobile. What are you gonna do?"
Yeah, that's
against that?"
surprising. You've never seen a
different.
Manning that mobile before.
Yeah, he wears J's outside of the field.
He got a ball. He had a fade too. I said, okay.
Kind of scary.
Got a little Joe Burrow.
Little
on him.
black Shannon Sharp.
So, he was
Where's his Michelle?
he was showing out this last game.
He was.
I
Yeah,
I
he
know.
showed up and
but
showed
but to
out.
your point, like I'm not like I'll say this with my chest. Texas has been on an upward trajectory for a while.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
my expectations of them performing well are perfectly fine.
Okay.
The other team hurts me more.
Why?
Always hurt me more.
What other team? What other team?
You know which
Because
team.
he said two things can't happen at once.
Oh,
saying, you know,
Don't you let them boys take your Saturday joy away.
No, I can handle losses.
Not to a car.
Yeah. It was the combination of a
worst.
lot of things. But
That's the embarrassing
if we
part,
wanna,
really.
Like, are we going into like actually the losses later? Because okay, cool. Because I'll break it down.
Okay.
But on the note of Rakeem bringing up the cover curse is real. Yeah, Ewers is on the cover, and he got in this position where even if he comes back, if Archie shows out, what are they playing? Louisiana Monroe this week?
They have a simple schedule until Oklahoma.
And I
that
don't
true?
think that'll be that much of a challenge.
Oklahoma is playing somebody serious. I think they're playing the Tennessee Volunteers this week. They got a real game already, so they might be beat up by the time they play UT.
Tenderized by the time UT gets to them.
You know, we
Which
get
is
fresh.
funny because we're not supposed to call them UT anymore because Tennessee said hey, we had that first.
Tennessee, go fuck themselves. Hate that fucking state.
No, first of all, no.
They're trash. No, just call them with pure fucking trash. Fuck you,
Is
Tennessee.
Tennessee orange too?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, they have
Yeah, they're all-
everything. They stole everything.
Wait, but let me just say this. So they have L.A. Monroe, MS State, and then they have Oklahoma, and then they have Georgia. Now, we'll see how legit
That's
they
the
are
one.
against Georgia.
Georgia's the one,
Even though
yeah.
Georgia didn't do well against Kentucky.
Not at all.
Georgia has too many students who get DUIs. We'll be
Their quarterback's not that good either.
Another one of the Georgia students got a DUI. It's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
what,
crazy.
that's what they do.
I do like
Macon?
that-
Is that where it's...
Like before, it was just like as long as you won, you're okay because only 4 teams
Well,
get
actually,
in.
right, that's what I'm saying. At this particular
8
point,
now, right?
no, it's 12.
12.
The,
Fuck.
the only thing is just be in top 12 and you're fine.
Yeah,
At
man.
this
Well, they
point,
said Archie's the son of the wide receiver Manning brother. So, he built different.
But yeah,
Bet he
because
saw how
Georgia
awkward his
barely
legs were.
beat Kentucky. It was 13-12. I don't know if you saw that.
sheesh.
Yeah.
That would be-
So I do like the teams are getting punished now for like, hey, dude, you barely beat a team you were supposed to
Yeah, you're
mollywop.
supposed to get dropped
Yeah.
for that. It's embarrassing.
no longer a win is a win.
Yeah, no.
Style points. That counts.
Oh, wait. That's what college football is. It's
Well, it used to
style.
be.
Then again, wait a
style
minute.
points was an actual
But then again,
But have you seen I love they do a good job differentiating how they do the animations and graphics for college versus the
Pros,
NFL.
yeah.
Because I love the college graphics.
Yeah, those are good.
They look sick all across the board. They're super cool. But to your point, that's just the stylish.
Yeah.
I want a defense.
Beat the brakes
I want a
off
defensive
people.
college team for a change.
No,
A
fuck.
defensive college
Why
team?
do
You
want
kind of
so
have
much?
one. What are you
They're
talking
good. They're not a bad
Georgia
defense.
is. Georgia's a defensive college team.
Yeah, and
The head coach was a defensive coordinator for Alabama.
I want more defensive. I want more
God,
colleges to take
you
defense
got
seriously.
ranked number 1, and no one expected you to.
Well, I mean,
Like, no,
I
I'm not
want us
doing
to
that.
win good
Look,
teams.
I'm a UT fan too because I love Earl Campbell. I was brought up to be a UT fan. I'm with you, but like, goddamn, man, take the win. Take the win. You're Cowboys fan. You
But here's my
motherfuckers
question.
always want more.
But here's
Just
my question.
Take the dub.
I'm
wait,
not
wait.
mad at it.
You
I
seem
just-
upset.
I'm
Wait.
not upset. I just said it's not going to change. Like, it's not. I'm like, cool.
It's not
we're
going to change your
number
opinion
one.
on
Be
anything.
proud of
Not
your
yet.
team.
I like cool wins.
God damn
I was
it.
about to say, I think honestly, in like TJ's soul, he'd be happier if Colorado was doing better.
I would.
Yeah, what's the deal?
Colorado State.
They did, but I need more wins.
Oh man.
Let's see.
Now,
let's
in
see
my
the
heart,
changes.
no. See, what happened was I have 2 college teams that I like. It's Colorado and UT.
Yeah.
One's doing successful, but I expect it. You're getting A's because
you gotta
I
stop
expect
with that. I didn't.
I expect.
I expect them to fuck up at every turn.
No, I'm out of that wave because you didn't go to school there when they were trash. So really,
around.
really, it's just been net
here.
positive since then. To
was,
be honest,
he was filming a podcast across the
Yeah,
street.
it was.
but you
I
know
remember.
that like time out. Colorado's a full-time DJ.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Dude, it's
Could I be
amazing.
the Colorado DJ?
They need maybe try a defensive coordinator instead of me. Perhaps.
That's true.
Dude, have you seen the amount of like confidence these dudes have, and they're like winning nothing really?
It's insane.
Well, to be fair, they've won. What is it? It's been 3
They're
games.
1-2, I think. No,
they're
2 and 1.
Two
Yeah.
and
2-1. It's still they've won 2 games.
Yeah.
People are being harsh on them for winning 2 games.
They don't look good though.
It's college. It's like
I mean,
They've only played.
UT looks good
I was about to say they've only played one team at their level, which is Nebraska.
with
Yeah, and
with
I mean-
fake Patrick Mahomes. Yeah,
But in the same note, like UT's beating bad teams too. Like I'm like, once Colorado gets it,
you beat the former national champion.
That's what I'm saying. Michigan was
enough
a good win.
that we'll give you a pass.
That was solid.
I get it, but again, to your point, college or one of y'all niggas. Oh, the college changes, right? It's a very different Michigan team.
It doesn't matter. It's still a ranked team.
But that said, I'm not harsh on Colorado yet because it's not like
be.
It's what's the point? They're 2-1.
I'm just worried about I want Shador to get drafted high, and he is not helping his case when he opens his mouth.
I get it. The problem is there's a hype there. You would think that there would be more talent going to there because it's Deion Sanders. But he's not bringing them in because he's bringing in niggas from portals. That's what he's bringing them the recruitment from. The vast majority of this
I agree. I don't get it twisted. I think he needs to change his recruiting structure inherently because the front seven is atrocious.
Garbage.
Yeah, it's not good.
Like or the front eight, whatever.
He's gonna be the next two in college.
Yeah, but the problem is like the type of talent Deion attracts is going to be more skill based players.
Okay.
And I mean, if I were a lineman and I were to see that, I'd be like, if I were a lineman and I were to see Colorado, I'd be like, all right, if I think I'm the shit,
I will go.
I'd go
Maybe.
to go, like,
That's
go
a maybe.
fucking, like,
But then again, the question is, am I going to get a national championship
that's the
if I
problem.
go here?
Because lineman film is so different.
Oh, yeah.
What they're evaluated on, you got to be big, thick, and smelly.
Yeah.
And like,
I told you, dudes who eat on the
He
toilet.
should be a Giant and just get rid of Daniel Jones. Just get rid of him. He don't want to go to Carolina. You got talent in Giant, and then you do in Carolina.
Don't send Shador to Carolina. We'll talk about that in a bit. But that's my delta. It's like I get it. They don't look great, and there's a recruiting issue. But it's week 3. It's literally
week 4 now.
It's week.
College is ahead.
Week 4.
Yeah.
They're week 4.
You know what I meant.
I know what you mean.
It's week 4. Like if they lost all 3 games, this would be a different conversation.
Who are they playing next?
Bro, they're entering like the actual Big 12 schools. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say, aren't they
Baylor,
playing the HBCU?
UCF, Kansas State, Arizona.
They're going to lose against Kansas
And
State.
if they get mollywopped in these next 2 games,
I said they should play HBCU at this point.
Where's Grambling?
Grambling State, Alcorn State.
TSU. Oh no!
But that's what I'm saying. It's like if they get mollywopped in these next 2 games, I'm with you 100%.
They're getting mollywopped in one of them. I can almost guarantee.
But again,
that.
like I said too, like you lose to comparable teams. It happens.
But here's a
Like to me,
question.
Nebraska would have been a good win for them.
Yes, it would have been. That would have been. That's a must need.
That was a must need win.
Just because of coming off of last season.
That blew up Nebraska to be getting ranked.
Are they ranked yet?
Funny. I think they were. I don't know anymore.
Did they lose it?
I didn't. I don't follow Nebraska that much.
They sparked my interest with fake Mahomes. It's so strange.
That's my delta.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to, because if they pull off a win against, it is style. Like, if they pull off a good win against Baylor, they're going to get some credit.
But Baylor's Baylor.
Yeah, Baylor ain't that good.
But at this point, it matters about the name. It matters about the prestige.
It does just name and prestige, yeah.
And Baylor's a prestigious team.
But here's a real question. At what point does Deion be on a chopping block?
Not anytime soon.
Not in, yeah.
You don't think so?
I think they would.
College gives you 4 years for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say 4 years minimum.
Well, they gave Charlie Strong 3. And they cut his black ass away.
That's
because it's Charlie Strong
And
and
Colorado
it's UT.
was like 2 wins before Deion was there. He is still a net positive.
He is.
But I'm just saying, at what point? Because
I'm gonna be honest. A little bit of Charlie Strong getting fired is like, well, it was racism by UT.
It's
a
UT.
little bit.
But I'm just saying, at what point do you?
What do you
college
mean a
teams,
little
no,
bit?
because college,
Yeah, right.
I was trying to be nice.
college teams want to win now, similar to the NFL, similar to the NBA.
They
They,
got
want to
to.
win now. So at what point, if he doesn't have a positive season this year, at what point does he get on the chopping block?
Fucking bizarre.
Oh my god!
It's like when I saw it was
like that.
I saw I went to New Orleans one time and saw a gas station that was Buc-ee's with 3 E's and a chipmunk, not a beaver. It's like that.
That's weird.
Was it
Yeah,
wrong?
it's exactly the same.
Joke. Never mind.
I'm with like
Timu Mahomes. Sorry.
Timu Mahomes, that's great.
to your
I love
point,
that one.
Like I just think college operates a little bit differently. I actually think there's a don't get twisted. I'm a coach firer. I'm pro firing your coach.
Yeah.
I don't think you should hold on to anything if they're not showing it, because I don't think anyone should have security like that if you're not doing your goddamn job. Semicolon, however, Colorado was in the fucking pits.
Yeah, no one was. They weren't on TV. At least they're on TV now.
And let me tell you, and let me tell you, straight point blank period. You know what's gonna happen is at the end of the day, if Deion is performing, even if he's performing terribly, what Colorado, the school's gonna say is, motherfucker still brings in ticket sales.
Yep. Money.
Understandable.
Brings
But at
in
some
money.
point, at some point, the ticket sales is not going to be like, not going to keep that coach.
About 4 or 5
At
years.
what point do you
I think
give
4 or 5 years.
At what, no, but how? 4 or 5 years?
Four or
Well,
five years.
there's a lot of
Too
people.
much
4 or 5
leeway.
years.
There's a lot of.
It's different in college though, because you're stuck like whereas in the NFL, that's a whole different market because you have a lot more filtered of a pool, and it's kind of selective but you're not, how to put it, I think college is truly about developing players. It's UT sitting a starting quarterback for 2 fucking years. Or
They're just stacked.
You know, it was.
He's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
Yeah, he wasn't
This year.
starting last
Yeah.
year.
no, but like they were gonna. I mean, this is gonna be a second year sitting. That's what I'm saying. He's gonna sit for 2 years.
Yeah.
You do because you can afford to do that in college, right?
It's different for blue bloods than like Colorado. Like for Colorado, hell, a solid bowl game, some money,
And they'll be
sold out stadium,
Fair.
some
And
TV.
that'll get him
I get
4
it.
years.
That's
Deadass.
it. Yeah, because that's definitely more than what they had
Shit,
before.
for me, I'm
I-
telling you, I'll fire that man in 3 years.
I will say on this note, despite TJ really defending Deion, there's a lot of NFL conspiracy theorists, and I'm kind of buying into it now. That think Deion's going to go to the NFL when his sons do.
No.
Who gonna hire that nigga?
I wouldn't.
There's
wouldn't
a
go
lot of vacancies that are going to happen at any given year.
I don't think he's gonna go.
That
to
is
the
not wise.
That is definitely not wise.
No.
Deion will not have as much control.
I can see the
as-
Cowboys
It's
doing
like
it.
Nick Saban going to the Dolphins. He didn't have control of that
Cowboys
locker
in there
room.
was
Them
a
grown men.
disaster.
Well, I think because Deion can say one of Deion's points is he's like a father to a lot of those kids.
Yeah.
Like just like they're at college father. And so he puts a lot of he's like, oh yeah, like I can pull up text message, I can do things like that.
Yeah.
Like, call a lot of culture stuff, but you have a lot of control in a college room because those are kind of transitioning people who are coming from school and it's still a school environment, and so their influence is a little bit different. But yeah, no, I don't think.
See,
he's gonna-
Rakeem says it too. I think he's probably going to leave Colorado.
Why?
That's
That
just what
makes
people think.
absolutely no sense.
I don't think.
Especially if he goes-
Don't think
especially
anybody
if
else
you
would want him.
especially if Shador goes to it depends on the team.
If Shador is in one piece by the time that shit comes along, because he is getting just annihilated.
South Carolina.
Who'd South Carolina lose to this week? They lost to someone for
LSU.
sure. LSU.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
But I mean, I would still, like I said, I do. College coaches get some time,
Yeah.
and it's been 1 year of a terrible program.
Well, they also like UT Fire. What was that coach that came from Houston?
Oh, Tom Herman.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
3 or 4 years too.
Yeah, he was terrible.
But again, I think there's a different. When was the last time Colorado was good?
The 80s?
I think
90s.
90s?
90s for sure.
Early 90s, yeah. The last time the Cowboys were good.
I said the last time they were good.
I know, I'm sorry. I apologize.
They were good post '96. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, y'all's last time y'all were good has a caveat to it.
I'm so sorry.
He said the last time y'all were good was Rosa Parks.
But to your point, right? Like Colorado doesn't. I don't think it has like the same identity. Like, let's be real here. A UT is one of those. Like it is. It is. Like,
It is a prestigious
Prestigious.
program.
It is a prestigious program with a lot of spotlight. And
Thank you,
makes a lot of money.
Sarkeesian.
Colorado is a little different.
Yeah.
It
True.
didn't
Real
have
different.
that backing. And now, I mean, to be honest, shit. Had you asked me the year before in Colorado, I was like, well, fuck it. I'm not watching them. And they have great colors. So I'm like, I was kind of mad about that. I was like, damn, y'all really didn't have a lot of PR because gold, black, and white is fire.
Solid logo. Yeah.
Solid logo. It's a good stylish school. They just
needs something.
Just if it gets a bowl win, he's good.
Yeah.
But, I think it just takes time because college is really much like you're designing all aspects of your program. You're maneuvering a lot of things. And he cleared house.
Yeah,
He's
they're
still
going to
trying
give
figure
him
out.
some time for his vision to come into play. But
And
I don't think
think
it'll
there's
happen.
Well,
I still think there's nuance he needs to do, though.
Yeah.
I will say, like, in Jordan, or the kind of thing that Jordan was alluding to. Usually in college, they at least give you to see your freshman like develop to a senior class. This is how they time it out, so you get about 4 years. I don't know if that happens anymore with the transfer portal. Like literally, Debo in Clemson, he doesn't know how to coach anymore. He's legit scared of the transfer portal. He's like, if I don't start the right,
he won't do it at all.
Yeah,
yeah, which is why they suck. Like he's the opposite of Deion. They are terrible. Like Clemson fell off a goddamn cliff.
They got beat by Georgia 50 points, I think.
Yeah, and they've been struggling ever since.
The transfer portal really changed the perspective.
You got to blend it, man. Like,
but it's a healthy blend.
Yeah, you got to have that healthy blend.
What Deion is doing himself a disservice.
He is.
That's the problem. He's doing himself a disservice because out of a lot of coaches, he has enough of a name recognition pool to be a killer recruiter.
Who don't want Deion in their living room?
Transfer.
You know, yeah. Like, he can easily be a great recruiter, which is all a good college coach is, really.
Deion shows up, like you said, Deion shows up to your kid's house and says,
hell, young Herb is regarded as one of the best college coaches simply because of his recruiting.
He needs to come back to the...
Urban Meyer.
Young Herb. Yeah. He needs to come back to...
I know he really does. Come back home.
Yeah, kickers again.
The Jags could use you.
The Carolina Panthers could use you.
Oh, dear Lord.
That would be a
Is that the next subject?
The next subject is your subject. It's Bryce Young.
Yeah, that should be it.
Go ahead, Tommy. Go ahead. Tell me how sorry that nigga is. Come on.
No, I
feel bad. I don't even I feel terrible even doing that.
Don't back up now. Stand 10 toes on business.
It is literally so. Bryce Young got benched, as everybody knows. Bryce Young, who's going to be starting now? Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
Which I think will help.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
He saw Andy Dalton start.
That's right, he did.
He got hurt.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, the reason why I have faith in Andy Dalton because look at what Sam Darnold's doing. I know they don't have the same weapons, but Andy Dalton's actually a pretty good quarterback.
No. Start with you before we get into that.
Yeah, it's rough.
No, because I'm about to tear that shit up.
Why? He's not.
Okay, go ahead.
No,
not because it's Andy Dalton, for other reasons.
So look, man, it was. I feel bad for this kid. Yeah, he sucks. He's small. He looks like a middle schooler out there. He sounds like one as well. And it's just like he shouldn't have been there in the first place. I think Reddick, I forgot his Louis Reddick. He put it perfectly. He was just like, no, like they failed at recruitment, they failed at development, they failed at everything with this fucking kid. Like if it was anything there, they killed it when he walked in the goddamn stadium.
Thank you.
Yeah,
because that's the delta.
Yeah,
people keep on talking about. First of all, I'm not gonna insult him as a player. I think I'm not doing
fucking dog shit.
No, not yet. That's not his. I truly don't think that's his fault.
I don't either.
The Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are a place where quarterbacks go to die.
Since ownership change, yes.
He about to Rick and Bojangles. Stop it!
No, but seriously, like it's problematic because when you think about the last quarterbacks that were there. That's my problem. I don't think it matters who's at the quarterback spot.
I don't either.
They don't know what the fuck to do with quarterbacks.
They're too impatient.
But here's
Baker. No, Baker was better when he left. Sam Darnold is doing better now that he's
everyone who leaves does
everyone
better.
Who leaves, McCaffrey is a showcase and a shiner.
Did better when he went to San Francisco. Who? Steve Wilkes, the interim coach that actually won games. Yeah, that he just fucking fired.
But here's my question. Wait,
too dark. Yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Here's my problem. If we're talking about the organization, right, and we're talking about quarterback development, what does the head coach now for them does to help develop Bryce Young? Because he has no experience now. He has experience, but as a head coach, what is on his resume to say, yeah, we're going to hire this guy?
He fixed Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield.
But the problem was they brought him in.
Yeah, that's his selling point. And they brought him in to fix Bryce Young.
Yeah, and they brought him in to fix Bryce Young. Yeah. The problem is they didn't give him time. It's 2 fucking games.
2 games.
It's 2 games, and you've not fixed inherently the fundamental problems of that team.
Yeah. No, this kid has had 3 offensive coordinators in 2 years.
Frank Reich was one of them?
Frank Reich, the interim coach, I forgot who that was.
Yeah.
And now Dave Canales.
Who is,
he's a porn addict. But, like, he's self-admitted. That's fine. Get your shit together, man. Porn's fine. Just, you know.
We can't get that in
but it's so problematic that, like, The Bryce Young slander pisses me off to no degree. And it's not because I won't tear up bad quarterbacks. That's never it.
Right.
But after a certain point of time, there is a trend with Carolina that the players who go there suffer.
The coaches who go there.
Miles Sanders is a damn good running
there.
back. But how can you run the ball? You know what a good analogy of that is? Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
When he was with the Giants, trash. Now with the Eagles,
He has an O-line.
he has a line now.
Superstar, yeah.
I was saying the Giants are holding him back that whole
Absolutely.
time. And we're seeing that obviously showcasing now with the
and
Eagles.
He's still shaking off some Giants, from dropping passes and shit. But
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He's still shaking off.
Don't
his
do that.
ex-Gi- No, he's shaking off the Giant dust. He's
I'll say-
better than that. You
He
know
is better
that.
than that.
I'll say two things on this subject. First of all, I wasn't too impressed with Bryce Young as a college prospect coming into the NFL. I didn't think he deserved it over C.J. Stroud.
I agree.
Or you wanted Bryce
No,
Young.
I did. I mean, you saw the kid play. It wasn't definitely wasn't the physicals. It was that he was smart. He was the guy who he's gonna.
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, Drew Brees like between the ears, he can get it done, and that was his only selling. It wasn't his size. He is.
Yeah, he was always a little undersized.
Which, when you actually now see it, yeah. And I get what you're saying. In my opinion, he should not be an NFL quarterback. Period.
And then
I don't think it matters what coach he has. I think he can be better than what he is now, but as far as sustainable starting quarterback, no. At most, maybe a backup.
But I
maybe.
think man,
He's too fucking small, man.
Fuck the physicals for a second, because I'm with you. I'm not saying that's not important. Motherfucker played in college, and was dominating in college, and it's not like
you can get better out of him.
And it's not like the niggas just giant up after college.
Right.
You stop growing, you're growing.
He's done growing.
You stop growing by the time you get the fuck there.
sure.
So it's the size bullshit. He played with big players before. He's just playing with niggas who are more trained and built up, and he could put on some size if they were to do some things around him properly and have a good coach.
I don't know if he can.
Yes, he could. Anyone could put on size. He just doesn't have a program that's focusing on that shit.
His frame, man.
That's what I'm saying. They gave up on him too early. And
it's the soonest that anyone's ever given up on a first round pick.
Yeah, we're automatically benching him. They're automatically benching him just to put in Andy Dalton. It's like you're doing it too early.
And that's that's my delta.
There used to be development time. I remember watching quarterbacks in the 90s. They never almost went straight.
No. It was
college.
rare.
Yeah, it was rare that they would go from college to
That
you're the
could be real
starter.
special.
Yeah. I even remember seeing people well, dude, we suck no matter what, and we've lost 8 in a row, so go ahead and go out there, college dude.
Yeah.
But
it gave the fans a little,
something to look forward to. But I will say, we went to a pass-happy league, in general. I think I saw the stats that we have gone back to 20. You have to go back 7 years to the last time passes were this low. Something about 2 safeties over the top. No one can beat it. That apparently that's the scheme. That there's a lot.
They did not train for that this offseason.
Yeah, they did not train for it.
Yeah, I don't like this run happy league, to be honest.
I'm not liking this shit either.
I'm y'all running the ball for everything.
In the point where we were arguing about who's the number 2 quarterback and stuff like that, just if you take a step back and it's just if Geno can't be at least amazing, a B+, despite he's been in the league 10 years, how the fuck do you expect Bo Nix to do something this year? How do you develop a good quarterback right now?
Honest, and again, I have to, of course, shout it out. CJ fucked it all up for everybody because for whatever reason they assumed Caleb could come in or Bryce, he'll get there eventually.
I don't think it's CJ. I think it's Trevor Lawrence
No.
who started that trend.
Oh, the generational talent.
Yeah, the we can start a freshman quarterback right out.
He never developed properly.
I'm agreeing with you there.
Yeah.
I think CJ only put in I think he elevated that thing. Whereas CJ came in and was good.
To me, it seemed like
that's problematic.
He was everything any franchise wanted.
Well, it took CJ to get good, but once he got going, it's just
took him 2 games.
It took him a while. It took.
But even Anthony Richardson, right? That's motherfucker looked good in his first 2 games last year.
And then and dropped off from there.
I don't think he dropped off.
He's average now.
At every play, he could be a superstar or a bust.
Don't know
it's the wildest shit.
It's like Jameis.
It's Jameis Winston. It really truly is.
Except he's more physical.
Yeah, he's like if someone mixed Jameis with Cam Newton.
The sad thing about
entertainment
Sunday is they would have beat the Packers. They just went back to the run, And I think
Just have him run every fucking time. You
and
can't
I think the
stop him.
coach is just trying to be like, we're going to keep losing until you get the handle.
And we'll
of how to
do
hit.
it.
Yeah,
I don't
until
care.
you hit the 6-yard slant, we're going to keep. I understand that you can
Not
throw a
off your
70-yard.
back foot.
Yeah,
Like,
I understand you can throw a 70-yard bomb, but until you
fundamentals.
Get
Yeah, and that's going to be his issue.
But also, like, I think that there's a layered thing here.
Yeah.
This is why I fundamentally think there's a problem with the Panthers. Like other teams, there's something I can point out and say, hey, y'all need to make improvements for these kinds of things, right? Except your team. You have the roster, and I don't know why I love
Your
it.
coach
You
needs
guys-
to go.
We lost.
You don't have a pass rusher.
We'll
That's
get
really-
there.
Well,
we'll get there.
Let me criticize my team. Don't you do that?
Not
Except-
We
allowed.
lost AJ Brown for weeks now. It don't matter. We still got the squad.
As long as he's safe. You know, he's safe. He's
Cannot
good.
wait for y'all to play, by the way.
I know.
Oh, you guys play each other.
always good.
We having a carne asada that day or something?
What?
Yeah, we should. Good old beef.
What?
Carne asada, have a cookout because these two dudes play each other.
That's going to be fun.
Text,
Or are you in Japan?
text your shoulder.
But seriously, like I think that
Well, on the note of run happy and you guys playing each other, Joe Mixon might be hurt, is what the chat said.
Yeah, his
but
ankle
he
got
came
rolled
back,
up.
though,
He
right?
came back, but
they said
it's still fucked
they
up.
said he's week to week.
Yeah. He's just a dog.
But to that point of like I think ultimately, Bryce in particular wasn't set up for success, and
No.
he's also I don't like to take it to this direction. Man, he's a first round draft pick, black quarterback. Benching him after the second
That's
season.
the quickest one to ever get
Like
benched.
that's crazy to me. That's not a good precedent.
The thing
Nor,
is-
I'm not saying it's a racial thing here. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Like what I'm saying
Looks
here
bad.
is it just looks bad.
It does look
It just
bad.
looks bad. I wouldn't do that as an organization. But the ultimate problem is who is their number one receiver?
Adam Thielen. Yeah.
Who's 35.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, he's lost a step 2 years ago before he even showed up to Carolina.
Name me two defensive players from the Panthers.
Oh, they all gone. I was going to say Brian Burns and Luvu, but they both left.
There you go.
I don't know.
If you think of any other team, you can at least name two players, both sides of the ball, that are all-stars,
To be
except
fair.
for the Giants.
I know Raheem 35.
I know 2 Giants.
They're
it.
figuring that out.
Yeah.
They just let Saquon go, and that's confusing.
But
I know you're doing this to take the piss out of the Panthers, and they deserve it. But I can't do that for the Seahawks either.
What do you mean?
But the Seahawks have,
Two players on both sides of the ball.
No, but the Seahawks actually have they have like one of the how to put it a super high profile receiver. They have two.
they have 3.
Yeah, they have.
Who are they?
Tyler Lockett, DK.
And Buku and the Ohio State court. He was a first round pick.
Higby? Like some
No.
something like that?
No, it's in Buku or some shit like that. And you got Tyler Lockett
And
you got DK Metcalf.
who actually
Yeah, so
exploded for once this game. So,
for once.
yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Gave that nigga Lululemon
This
commercial
guy
for some
threw me
reason.
off the DK Metcalf train like 2
Well, you
years
should
ago.
have been. Like, he ain't. He'll show up every now and then.
I'll be like, don't they still got Cam Chancellor and Earl?
That's what
Don't they still got Richard Sampson?
That's what I'm saying. When they got CJ in the building,
That fucked a lot of shit up.
but the
To
other
me,
thing-
that impacted a lot of decisions that they
what
made.
did they do? They did something that they said we're actually going to go all the way in, and they had 2 first-round draft picks and got an offensive player and a defensive talent.
Bookends.
And they said we're going to they also
Build
got
around these two.
also got a defensive-minded coach.
Yep.
Why? Because if you have a good defense, you set up more opportunities for your quarterback to have
offense.
success.
Sure did.
Absolutely.
And while I don't know that feeling right now after last
You
week,
won't until-
you do.
Until Jerry dies. But yes,
But that said,
it's a great feeling to you.
But that said, the problem, it's just so problematic. Everything that touches the Panthers' room.
I mean, it just.
And I've been a hater of the
man.
Panthers ever since the Wilkes
You
situation.
have to be. Like, how
because
could
they
you
started
support that
winning,
team,
and then they
man?
said, "Fuck it,
Fuck it, fine. We got Frank Reich. Like, that's a big fucking accomplishment. But to be in defense to whoever, I assume I'll take the coach's word for it and say he's won. It was his decision to do this. You have to see what you have. Like, you got to see, like, okay, like, he's a big fucking albatross around the neck of that team, man. Like, he's bad. Like, I mean, fucking atrocious, like, unwatchably bad. So
But
you
is
have
that-
to sit him
But is that
and see what you have elsewhere.
but is that because of the talent or is that because of the people?
That's what
you
we're
have
about to
around him?
find out.
Right? Because
You know?
to me, I think it's more so how did you set this guy up for success?
So, but
they didn't do that.
See, if
And then who's he gonna learn from? Andy Dalton.
If Andy Dalton goes in there and balls out, has a 200-plus yard
I
game
want you to
and
finish that
3
sentence.
touchdowns, it's been a weird season. If Derek Carr can do it,
You actually right.
come on. Come on.
Damn, you showed me.
But
love.
no, if that happens, that happens, the defense shows up because they're not just being, run on the field every 5 minutes because of 3 and outs. Like, shit like that, man. Like, Bryce Young impacts a lot of that shit because of
But who's
his
in it? But-
awful play. But he's mentally shot also. That kid looks like his soul is gone.
And that's the problem.
So he doesn't need to be on the NFL
They
field.
did not set him on success.
No, they ruined him.
And I think that he could go a lot of places, and I feel like he'd be a lot better. The Panthers' effect is
agree.
real.
I think the fact that he could have went to Minnesota and be good.
Yeah, almost
hell
anywhere.
yeah.
He could have went to
Almost
Minnesota.
anywhere. Yeah.
He could have went to Minnesota. I just think that, again, they just didn't ever set that guy up for success. But if Andy Dalton does ball out, as you stated, then it's going to be like, man,
Well, he's done. That's
done.
the thing. Like
We can't go back.
You can have hope now. Be like, he sit behind. That's what they're saying. Sit behind Andy Dalton, learn a little bit more, develop. Take a step back. But no, it's like, dude, no. If Andy wins one game, if this motherfucker wins one game,
I don't think it's
I've
gonna be
been
one. game.
yeah.
I think
No,
it's
if
gonna
he
be
does, if he wins this
They're going to
game,
be like 3 games.
Who do they play
that's
next?
it. He is the starter.
I saw some skit where they had all the teams line up, and they were like, "Who's going to lose to? Who's going to be the first one to drop a loss
No,
to the
they lost
Panthers?"
As a person who did it last season, it
Oh, they
doesn't feel
have
great.
the Raiders next.
Oh God, no! That's actually a game that I don't know what would happen.
don't
That's
know
not
what
fair.
happened.
we got pick'ems. No, I think they might get the Bears on October 6th. That'll be about it.
That would be great.
But they're not beating the Bengals.
No,
I don't think they're beating the
I don't
Raiders.
know. What are the Bengals? They're 0-2.
Well, they always start off 0-2.
That's
But now they're
not a
angry
defense.
because of the last game that they had.
Oh, they play the Broncos too. Like there's some hope.
They play us. Right? They play us, right?
The Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah, they play the
I
Giants.
got a free win.
No, they got winnable games in there. I wouldn't want Bryce
Get a
Young
free
for them.
game.
I ain't saying that out loud. I'm not putting that out the paper. You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. We gonna beat. If we beat,
So-
we'll talk about that. Because if we win, they'll be like, no, the Ravens are bad. That's
Yeah,
flip it.
yeah, he ain't lying.
Yeah, you
that's what I would
flip it.
say.
So funny.
That's what I
Way
would
to
say.
flip it. Yeah.
I can't even take joy in that. I need these Ravens to come in 2-0.
You need to play like Buffalo or some shit. Yeah, you need to.
So on that
Not
note,
again.
Oh no.
on that note, we usually.
A lot of us lost.
Well, he's not even here to beat his chest about it, but usually we do talk about the AFC North being one of the best divisions in
Are they
football.
though?
Well, the Steelers are 2-0, and I think they've scored 1 touchdown.
They have. That's what they do. It's Mike Tomlin coach team.
The Bengals are 1-1, and then
They're
the
coming along.
and then the Browns and the Ravens are 0-2.
No, Bengals are 0-2.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh.
said
Browns
1-1.
and the
Browns are 1-1. Yeah.
Browns and the Ravens are 1.
No, Ravens are 0-2.
0-2 also.
2. That's what I mean. So they're doing bad.
Yeah, it's a bad division right now.
And outside of the Panthers that we were already talking about, is the NFC South the best division in football right now?
Who's in the NFC South?
It's
The
funny.
Buccaneers?
Yeah, kinda.
And I'm just saying it's only 2 weeks. Like imagine
One
it's
of
like power
the
rankings.
best.
Things might can
Buccaneers.
change. The Saints, and the Falcons.
And the Panthers, if you like.
That's not the best division. No.
One
With
of-
everyone being kind of topsy-turvy.
You have 2-0 teams. I don't know what other.
And one of them
division
beat
has.
one of the Herculean teams in the NFC.
The most dominant team in the
How about
NFL
we
right
not-
now is in that division. The Saints. It's the most dominant team.
I mean,
Technically-
the Saints beat the Cowboys, which is
They're blowing
surprising, but
teams out, Joy.
yeah, but look at what.
They blowing backs out.
But look,
I'm just saying, at least for now, this can
But
change.
now, and I expect it to change.
that's why I was asking if the Bucks are legit this year.
They'll come back down
I
to
think
earth.
the Bucks
I think that's
are-
what the Bucks are.
The Bucks
Honest
beating
to
the
God.
Lions is a very big W.
Surprise.
I think-
but they kept it
yeah, the
close with
Lions
them
is
last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, the Lions are still probably the top of the division, or
So-
like top 5 in the NFC for sure. Top 3, really.
On Jordan's note, I think that's who the Bucks are. Like, because one of my favorite game last season was Bucks Texans, and that's when CJ showed the fuck out, and people were like, oh shit, he got them genes. But fucking Baker Mayfield hung in there right with him, like fucking 4 touchdowns, 300 plus yards, like that was a shootout. Legit. And I think they are. I think he found his spot, and I think he found his spot, and he's happy there, and everything's clicking there for him.
So that's why I'm like, I don't know.
It's the best. I think this is the best Baker Mayfield you're gonna get.
He's looked the best.
Him and Chris Godwin are just
true.
I also do kind of want this in my heart for a little bit, because I do think that we can get the storybook Baker versus Patrick Mahomes at a Super Bowl kind of thing if they do really stay consistent. I do. 2 Texas Tech quarterbacks at the Super Bowl.
That would be
fun for you. That would be fun for you.
Also, they hate each other in real life. So
I love that part.
Well,
better.
I think Cliff benched Baker for Patrick.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We're there at the same. Why don't people talk about that more?
Because Baker was in Cleveland for years.
Oh,
they
fuck.
Just kind of like,
they wish they had him now.
Hey, Deshaun Watson won.
Barely. It will probably be the last win of the year for him. It's going to be a lot of losses for Deshaun Watson this year.
He's going to get the wins. He better get the wins as much as he can, because he's not going to be in
a cell next to P.
He's not going to
I heard somebody talking about it was Gertz's favorite ESPN guy, but he was talking about how Baker was the perfect quarterback for Cleveland, a little feisty dude, and you shipped him off, and you kind of cursed your team to bad luck at this point, kind of deal.
And hell, they helped our team out quite a bit. So thanks, Cleveland. Shit.
But we'll see. I mean, we'll see how good the Bucks. I mean, like I said, this is only week 2. This is always that gray area. Like teams can adjust
I can't
and
take
get better.
week 2 seriously.
Yeah, I can never take week 2 serious. But again,
but you know what? Somewhat. Like you can tell the teams that are
week
legit.
Week 1 is usually the one that I don't take seriously. True. But week 1 is the one that made sense. And week 2 is the week that does not make sense.
It should have been week 1, yeah.
Well, no,
it really should have been.
Week 1 is always that adjustment period. Not every team is going to play their starters during the preseason. So to me, week 1 is like a barometer. How are we at specifically at this particular point in time of the year?
Yeah.
Because if we suck now in week 1, then we have adjustments to make before week 5, week 6, week 7.
But it's also that stat of teams that start off 0-2 rarely make the playoffs.
That's true.
But there's so many 0-2 teams this season. Well,
there's also only a 44% chance if you're 1-1 at this point that make the playoffs.
True. I think 0-3 tells a better story than 0-2.
Fair.
You know, next week if we got a bunch like if Baltimore is 0-3 next week,
that's going to be that's a surprise.
I'm off the wagon.
Because I was not expecting
Skinny Lamar, man. I'm telling you, it's something about when that nigga loses weight. He just isn't the same person.
But what in the world?
Week 1 is learning. Well, especially since they got rid of one, and it used to make a big difference because it was a dress rehearsal. Getting rid of that one preseason game, the last week 4 used to just be a dress rehearsal. Week 1, it just made week 1 even weirder. But I didn't expect this much catch up in week 2. Honestly,
it's pretty scattershot.
Yeah,
it's all over
Harbaugh. No, why do you bring in Derrick Henry and you run the ball less?
They don't know what the fuck to do with Derrick Henry.
I know.
The Ravens look lost as fuck.
Adapt the same run scheme that the Tennessee did. Run the ball down there fucking.
But now, if Derrick Henry's in, you know it's a run. Like, they don't disguise it in any way. He's in there the whole time.
Yeah, you got to be like the Cowboys.
Well, he's in there only when he gets
used. We don't even know our run. If we don't know, then you don't know.
I forgot Zeke was there. Actually, so did everyone else.
Actually, most of the time when they run, it's with not Zeke. It'll be with, like, Rico Dowdle or something.
Who the fuck is that?
He's actually not terrible.
He's actually pretty good.
What?
That's pretty good.
He didn't know that's a person?
And Zeke looks athletic. It's a weird thing. I don't know what they're doing. It's just
every time I see a highlight from the Cowboys game, it's Zeke doing something.
Yeah, he's jumping over people and shit.
I'm all excited. I'm excited for him. I'm happy for that dude.
But they're using him wrong. He is a under 20.
My God.
Red zone.
Yeah, I would just use him in the red zone.
But sorry, what did I miss?
Well, let's just look at this real quick.
Got charged again.
He did?
Yeah.
Well, another lawsuit.
Last week, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seahawks are 2-0.
Surprise.
Saints are 2-0. Buccaneers are 2-0. Vikings are 2-0. So I mean,
it's a good division.
I don't think.
Best, right?
Wait.
Vikings are legit.
No. The Falcons?
No, the Giants.
The Giants.
No, I'm sorry.
The
Vikings. Sorry.
No, I think the defense is.
I think the Vikings can. I think people have just were like, oh no,
Surprise.
Sam Darnold. That's like, no, he's still a quarterback.
It's a Geno Smith situation of like, I mean, these dudes land in spots.
No, time out.
No, I don't like Geno Smith.
No, I like Geno.
I know you do.
He wrote a letter, and
God damn, man.
A letter.
it's a whole thing. He wasn't. They tried to write me. I didn't.
It made no sense.
It made no sense. But no. Sam Darnold was slept on, and he was in the Panthers bubble.
And the Jets.
Yep. He was on a lot of teams. San Francisco, I think, is when he like actually got to sit back and see a good organization operate.
Time out.
He was like system.
Yeah.
Time out. I'm not gonna lie. Just bear with me here, okay? You may not agree. I think the Jets might do something this year.
I don't.
I do not.
I don't. They might, but I still don't want it to happen.
I get it. What your expectation is and what reality is.
Right.
I think they're two polar opposites.
Who did they beat?
They did beat Tennessee. But I'm just saying.
Who did they
can only
listen?
put up-
That should have been the end of your sentence.
That's why I said bear with me.
Yeah.
Okay? That's why I said bear with me. Right now, you have a healthy Aaron Rodgers. Yes, I know not everybody in this room is a fan of Aaron Rodgers. I get it. But the way they look against Tennessee, just offensively, they look pretty damn
It's
well.
Tennessee.
I get it.
Will Levis is losing the game.
He's literally losing the games.
I get it. But I'm just saying, I think they actually look pretty good with Aaron Rodgers.
I don't.
I do
So
not.
we will
he
see.
hasn't thrown for 200 yards.
I was gonna say we will see. They're playing the Bills at some point, so that'll be a
playing
good.
some good teams.
Yeah, I
Twice.
get it. But their defense is actually showing up.
But I mean,
The defense
like,
never really been the problem.
It is. It's the offense. And now they look good moving the ball. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, like, what I was gonna say is like you're not in the football chat because it's on Instagram. I know you said I'll give you my secret Instagram at some point, but
I'm like KD talking shit. Bitch, shut up.
but
His name's
in
Black
it,
Air Force One.
there was a little bit of an argument. I think it was Sunday night because everybody was talking about how good the Texans were, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give them points for beating the Bears.
That's
Y'all
not
were
it.
very harsh on that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
Good
that's the
defense.
same argument. It's
Oh,
the same.
it's-
Yeah.
Because I will tell you what. When I'm harsher on team wins because I go through it.
Okay.
So I'm always gonna be harsher on team wins because
We
as soon
don't-
as we beat a good team,
we
we beat a
didn't
play. We beat a playoff team week
Absolutely.
one.
No.
And they
Soon
was
as y'all be
trash.
good- As soon as y'all be the good team, like, we going to the Super Bowl. I got
Oh, no,
it.
no, we waiting on-
Every year.
Not me.
Yeah. Oh no, well, I'm itching on that Bills game real quick coming
up?
up. I say I'm ready for that Bills game here coming up because that is the test
For us?
for us.
Oh, for you. Yeah,
Fuck
we
that,
don't
y'all.
play the Bills.
For us.
We don't play the Bills.
Because
I
yeah,
want
no,
the
like we
Lions.
didn't. As
don't
a
want-
Texans
you don't
fan,
want
we
Micah
didn't like that
Parsons
win.
to sack
We weren't
Jared
happy
Allen?
about that win.
Josh Allen. Jared Goff.
Jared Allen.
I combined all your hate into one quarterback.
He's snap famous. What's his name? Some Allen. What's his name?
That boy. That one
Eyes
boy
too
Allen.
close together.
Oh,
I don't-
this-
yeah.
He blonde. He
By the way, because of that comment, that's the first time I ever got called a troglodyte. The troglodytes on this podcast.
Oh, my
About
God.
how
That's
Josh
so mean.
looks.
That was just me. I'll take that one. He
your
looks
team,
dumb.
Raheem?
I'm sorry.
Who's your team, Raheem?
He's a Bills.
Oh, you Bills? Okay.
Yeah, Raheem is a
They
Bills
actually
fan.
look pretty good.
They do.
They always do.
surprise
Yeah,
the
because
fuck
they're
out
just
of me.
don't
giving
have-
they're just giving Cook the ball, and then it's like go run
He's
for
a beast,
200
too.
yards.
He's just healthy now.
Or
So-
Josh Allen will run. So Josh Allen's thing is not a wide receiver because that's what I thought. Like if he doesn't have a solid go-to wide receiver, he's lost as fuck. It's offensive coordinator. If he has a bad offensive coordinator, he's dog shit. They got a good one now. So
Yeah.
this is. the
So I think
version
that
of
this is
what
gonna
we
be the
get.
year.
Yeah, you got to coddle Josh Allen.
But the 2-0 teams. No, first, let me take a side step. Stop it. Get
What?
some help.
What
the
you
Jets
mean?
don't look good.
The Jets do look good.
They don't.
Who were the first two games?
But the Jets, they lost week 1 against.
Green Bay. No.
No, they didn't play Green. We played Green Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who did they play?
I don't remember.
They
I know
did lose.
San Francisco.
It was
Yeah.
San Francisco.
And that's a fair loss.
That's a fair loss. No one's
Which
going to
doesn't
listen
And
to
make
then
that.
they
sense.
won against-
Wait, the Minnesota look like they've been having 49ers cookies since last
They
year.
all know for longer than that.
I was about to say,
49ers
did you
are
know that
broken.
the 49ers have not won in Minnesota since
That's
1994?
what I'm
Yeah, it's
saying.
insane.
They
It's
don't look
very
good.
weird,
So
yeah.
I'm just saying that's a fair win, a fair loss.
It's because
for them.
it's because San Francisco's so temperature locked. They're like,
Yeah.
it's a little chilly. Ah!
More
So
than
they're
chili.
basically Tua in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, but I'm
You
just
guys want
saying.
to talk about Tua, or are we just
Not
gonna?
really.
Yeah, okay.
Really, it's sad.
Yeah.
God. But I'm just saying, Jets lost respectively. I wouldn't say respectively, no, to the 49ers. But they actually look good.
They should have lost against the Titans if Will Levis didn't do stupid shit.
I get it. But
Will Levis.
I get it. I understand. But compared to how the Jets look last year, they look better. And I'm just saying they might do damage this year if that offense shows up. Because we know that defense can show up. I guarantee you they will probably do damage.
That offense needs to do minimal.
No.
You're not gonna disrespect me, nigga.
Yeah, no. Hey, can you get off Aaron Rodgers' dick?
I'm not on his penis.
He is playing adequately. And that's all
That's
they need.
what I'm saying.
He has not thrown for like 200 yards in 2 years.
I get it, but he's just being efficient.
He's being efficient as fuck. And that's all he needs to be.
He looks like Aaron Rodgers of 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He's not changed.
No. He looks like an old man who still can be efficient.
And as much as I'd like to try and sit up here and rip up Aaron Rodgers,
So he's a shit human being.
but
Yeah.
he has the pedigree from the past that that no one can take away from him.
Knows how to play quarterback in the NFL.
He knows how to be a
That's
game
it.
manager.
That's it. He does. And that's what he is.
And to your point, what I will give you is the Jets are better
Yeah.
with him under snap
Hard to be worse.
than a lot of other options.
Like Zach Wilson.
They ain't getting no
said it
goddamn
ain't my
Hassan
fault.
Reddick, that diva. They not getting him. I'd be surprised they even get him.
They need why'd they bring him in if they weren't going to give him a contract? It's dumb.
They
It's
need him.
stupid.
They told him we're gonna give you a slice of bologna and an EBT card if you come play with us.
On that note, I fell off the Cowboys news. You guys signed Cook and you're not going to play him?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Oh, he's just on the practice.
Who's
squad.
Cook?
Yeah, because
The
Dalvin
Vikings
Cook.
Cook.
he's cooked. No pun intended.
Vikings
But like
Cook.
The Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook.
I thought he was a running back for the
No,
Bills.
that did not work out. No, that's his brother.
Oh, okay.
Who's
Who's dope.
fantastic.
Who's excellent.
great.
That's the cook you want.
I think that dude's going to win me fantasy in my money leagues this
Well,
year.
I think both of them. The only problem is that Cook can't stay healthy long enough. But
I mean,
when he
he's
was
kinda
healthy, he
old
was
now,
pretty.
though, too.
How old is he?
Was he like 30? Almost 30.
He's probably only like 29, dude.
Fuck. Well, I mean, the running back is that's old.
Is he Zeke age? Isn't he like 28?
He would be around that age, yeah.
He's not that
I mean, he's
old.
running like he's 30.
Running back.
Bro, he's 29.
That's running back. That's old for a running
Bro,
back.
he's my age? Oh, shit. That's kind of crazy.
It's
he's
old for a
around me.
running back, man.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
He's done.
So these motherfuckers are actually built.
He's juice. He's on the Todd Gurley route.
I will say on the note.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. He's on the practice squad. Go ahead.
He said, "Hush, man, hush."
You know how I feel about running backs. If you ain't producing, you
That's
ain't
why
shit.
we have 3.
Go sit in the back.
We got options.
Yeah, wait.
Three is
We
the
have
magic
someone on the practice squad.
No, you don't get your food yet. Winners get food first. You stay
Oh
back
shit!
there.
Fucking Tommy feeds running backs with dog bowls. dog.
The trough is that way.
Feed some kibble.
Get.
These niggas are broken.
I will say on the note of your famous takes, there was a lot of people giving speeches to Tua on TikTok this week.
I already did.
You were ahead of the curve. By
I'm
2
telling
years.
you, man. I like Tua. I didn't want Tua to get fucking hurt.
You ain't like to a nigga.
I do. That is a nice young man.
No, you didn't.
I did. I didn't
like,
want him
man,
to
get
get
him outta
hurt.
here.
And he really needs to fucking retire. In my opinion.
Fragile.
It's not for everybody, Jordan.
But I'm just
Bryce
trying to
Young
figure out.
Tua, it's not for everyone. If you went to Alabama, fuck it. Just don't go to the
I'm
NFL.
just trying to figure out how. Are you about to close the door, nigga? Let's talk shit. No,
The Raider.
no.
So-
But I was just saying, the helmets were
Raheem,
built.
you don't work no more.
I'll say that the helmets were built to prevent this, and he's still getting it. It's just
The Guardian
No,
helmet?
he didn't. But he didn't have the Guardian helmet. Did he?
No, he did not.
he wasn't wearing
There's
it.
been like 3 players that wear it. Like
So I don't understand why the first thing in his contract said, "No, you're looking
I
like
will
dumb."
say, those Guardian helmets do look like they be missing 17 chromosomes. I'm just
We can't say that.
I'm just saying.
We can't
It does look a little
say
funny.
that.
I get it. But I'm just trying to
They
figure
keep
out
you safe.
who was the guy that told him he needed to retire? Was that Shannon Sharp?
I think everybody.
A lot of people.
there was a lot of
Somebody was on
TikTok.
No, you
yeah.
are. It was an
Somebody
athlete
came
who
on
said
and the athlete told me he should retire.
It was a coach Antonio Pierce said he needs to retire.
A lot like ESPN.
He said he would try to convince him to
I
retire.
think even
yeah.
the Dolphins coach said you need to consider your family before anything else right now.
He ain't gonna stop.
But I mean, the weird thing about that hit is it wasn't like the other hits where it was just like he just
kinda
ate a
got
good
him-
one.
He kind of got him. The elbow was, the forearm was between
was in the- it was one of
here,
those neck-
like in the neck areas. He still
Yeah.
got a concussion. He was throwing up
like-
dipset. So that's
Like
why I was
so
just
like one of those rocked ones. It's like a car accident.
But like
Sorry.
Put the camera over here.
I can't because his fucking hat moves back and forth. But like,
Sorry.
no, it's fine. It was weird because that's not the way that Tua has gotten hurt the other concussions. That's the way Anthony Richardson gets hurt
Wait,
because
Josh Allen gets hurt.
yeah,
you know?
because he'd be running into people head first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He asked for that contact, which I don't know. I thought he was taking jujitsu. That was supposed to fix all this shit, man. Like, goddamn.
How does that work?
They don't.
I don't know. It worked wonders for him until this recently.
It taught him how to roll and go in.
Teo, out of all the people told him to retire? That's a lie. Pull it up. I want a Carfax.
You know
Go ahead,
he
pull it
did.
up.
You know Manti Te'o
Manti
was saying
Te'o didn't
that.
do that. Did he do that?
You know he did.
Matt Tateo probably tells everyone to retire. If I can't win in the
it's
NFL,
jealousy, yeah. It's just jealousy.
If I'm not the most successful Samoan,
Well,
he not going
well, he didn't come out of college being the most successful Samoan.
Manti?
Yeah. You saw the documentary.
I have not.
Great football player.
I saw the
Not a
Steve
very
McNair
smart
one.
man. Yeah.
I saw the Steve McNair one, which was tragic.
Yeah,
but
it's terrible. No, less depressing than that one. And just more like, God damn, man, you are not the
Brett
sharpest bowl.
Favre's, wait, Brett Favre's what?
oh, somebody post out the whole
That
article.
would be hilarious.
But
What? Come on, Manti.
somebody also made the comment that it's kind of sad, kind of funny that like the person that kind of hurt Tua was Damar Hamlin of all people.
It was ironic.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite ironic. I mean, they're both okay. They're alive. Fuck, man. Like,
I wouldn't say they're both okay. They're definitely both alive.
they're both alive.
Yeah.
We'll take what we can get.
I'm sorry. That's kind of ironic that the person that hurt him.
It was real. I was like, oh shit, that's Damar Hamlin. Okay.
Damar, I think you would be. Was it Damar Hamlin? It wasn't Damar
it
It
Hamlin.
was Damar Hamlin.
Damar
I was
Hamlin.
like, Damar look a little light
He
skinned. I was
ran
like,
right
it could
into
be.
Damar Hamlin. Oh. Yeah.
Well,
Damar Hamlin has made the news twice in football.
Not for doing football on the field.
he was
things.
on both sides.
Yeah. He was. He's alive.
He was.
We ain't Burger King over here. Like, we ain't disrespecting the man.
I just said he
He's
was on
fine
both
now.
sides.
He's like,
We ain't playing commercials
I was
after
taken
he
out.
died.
Whopper, 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 Whopper.
No shit. That man was dead, and we talk about Whopper. We ain't doing that. Fuck the NFL.
Dude, I forgot when-
We're the decent ones, not them.
I forgot when Damar Hamlin got hurt in the Bills game. They canceled it. That's what actually broke up Shannon and Skip Bayless.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas was like, yeah, he should be playing. Oh, the
That was
game,
the
they should keep
first-
going with the game.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, Skip.
First shoot of ball on that
a
relationship.
man
Slave
died
master.
on the field, literally.
Man died he died. He was dead on the field.
We're on record at some point that year or the year before being like, man, Skip doesn't have very many bad takes. And
I don't recall ever.
Skip barely has a black friend.
Does he?
recall ever saying that.
Stephen A.
Lil Wayne.
Are they for it? Yeah, Lil Wayne is. It's just Lil Wayne. Nobody else likes Skip Bayless.
That's my
His own host left and made him quit the show. It's the most hated man next to.
That's right. He got
Emmanuel
fired
Acho.
this year.
Huh?
No, he quit the show.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah, it's
He
over.
ended the show. He didn't get fired.
No, yeah, he just left.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, I'm out. It's over.
Yeah, and now they're giving it to Michael Irvin.
Oh, did they really?
No, they didn't.
No, they did.
Oh no.
They had hosts from. They extended First Things First, which was their best show.
It's the
to be
best
honest.
show they
and
have,
then
yeah.
they from Speak they moved over.
Yeah, Acho's gone. Thank God.
No, Acho has a show in the morning.
Oh yeah, he still has his
Damn,
show
why
on
does he
the
still
morning.
have
Yeah,
a
no,
fucking?
he has a show. Why do you hate Acho?
There seems to be.
He's the new Skip Bayless to me.
That's wrong.
Y'all, it's pretty accurate.
That's just wrong. What? Tommy,
You
we
just
need
like when it's from
Tommy, we
UT.
need to have a conversation.
What are we gonna talk about, Emmanuel Acho?
No, we need to have a conversation after
About
the show
what?
About hating seeing black men succeed.
No, not ones
Boy.
like that.
Number one,
Stop it. Stop
Yeah.
it.
number one, hater of Bryce Young.
Oh, come on.
Hater of Acho.
I told you I like Bryce Young. I want Bryce to be a teacher. He would
Hater
make a great.
Tua.
He would
Why
make
you-
a
why-
great
why-
teacher.
He hates the cream of wheat, man.
Uncle Ben. Like, come on.
Listen,
No. But I'm with you with Acho. I think Acho tries too hard.
He tries way too
He tries
hard.
way too hard. But I barely watch these shows
Yeah,
anymore
me too.
because
I-
they're just not interesting.
just
They're all
highlights
talking
if it's
points
something
just
I wanna
at
see,
some
yeah.
point. But
you should watch First Things First. It's great.
First
I
Things
do.
First
I
is
watch
good.
it, but I
That
still
was
don't
good.
care for it.
Yeah, no, it's great because they're actually friends. It's basically
It's
this
fun to
with,
watch,
with,
yeah.
with the good structure.
Yeah.
Sin-
Bad takes, all the good stuff.
So looking back at week 2, just real quick, it was a week pretty much of upsets. It was crazy, really, to see.
God damn, Rakeem. Bryce is going to be a future manager of Raising Cane's.
Oh,
That's rough. I can see that, though. He reminds me of my Uncle Odie.
not Popeyes?
I can see him more at Popeyes. You right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go
Mark.
ahead. Yeah, sorry.
You're fine,
We're
you're fine.
We're playing
You-
in Bryce Young's future.
If you look back to week 2, you'll see the Raiders beat the Ravens. Nobody saw that coming.
Mm-hmm.
The
Comeback
Saints beat
win.
the Cowboys. Nobody saw that coming.
True.
The Buccaneers
Lions.
beat the Lions.
I didn't see
Nobody
that
saw that one coming. And the 49ers and the Vikings, nobody saw that one
Body
coming.
bubble.
So that's 5. So out of all these surprising underdog that ruined our pick'ems, which game surprised you or impressed you the most?
Buccaneers going into Detroit and beating Detroit. That was the most surprise game for me.
What of the games of the weekend, like wins or losses, or just in general?
Surprise
Was
wins.
it? Yeah.
Oh, surprise wins.
Which one
I
impressed
just
you
ran
the
them
most?
through.
Falcons.
That was a good win. Wait, who
Wait a
they
minute.
play?
They
We
played the
lost
Eagles.
that game.
Oh,
Don't-
yeah.
don't start
yeah,
that
I
shit.
can't do that. Yeah,
No,
y'all.
no, time out.
They lose games. Y'all lose
We
games.
lost that game.
No,
We didn't.
No, Kirky boy cooked. Yeah.
Kirk has never
He-
won in
but
prime
here's-
time before
We're
that.
talking about.
Really.
Oh wait, we're talking about. Oh wait, attaboy, not attaboy. Take a
No.
take a lap.
No.
No,
Not
just
yet.
impressive.
Just in
Oh, I got
general.
one, but I'm just saying. To me, structure wise, our defense isn't great, and the problem is that Evangio doesn't blitz.
No.
He don't.
He
And
doesn't.
then when we do blitz, we run into right in the fucking lineman. Like you're rushing 4,
Right.
but you got an extra rusher that makes 5. Little, motherfucker, they got a 5-man offensive line. Where's your blitzing coming from? I didn't like that game. I think our offense is okay for now. I just think our defense. We need to
That
blitz
defense,
more. We have to
man.
put.
You
more
have
person-
all
we
the
have to put
tools,
person-
man.
Right.
That's the thing.
Two good personnel. No.
My only critic. I have criticism.
No.
I'm green.
No.
Your division, you're not allowed.
Yeah,
not
You're
I am. Damn, he on the show, and he was ready to talk shit. He was ready.
I
But
could do it
Rakeem,
more.
did you see the last play where the dude did it in and out, and Slay just stood there in place? I'm like, what are you doing, Slay? What are you doing?
Shocked from his contract.
Well, he shouldn't be there.
But my delta there is y'all have Kellen Moore, and let me tell you right now.
Is that a plus?
And no, y'all have Kellen Moore, and I've dealt with Kellen Moore. There's no one who knows more Kellen.
Night,
Moore.
Badgie.
There's no one who knows
Badgie.
Kellen Moore more intimately than my team does. Trust me. That play that y'all lost on, or one of the plays you lost on,
Gotta catch those.
like not even that. Why put him in a position to do that?
Everyone keeps saying because you're a fucking running back.
What happened?
Give him the
You
ball.
are a football player.
Just give him the
wait,
ball.
what are
No,
you
I'm not
talking
doing
about?
that with running back. Motherfucker, I pay you
What are you
to
talking
do
about?
your job.
So when Saquon
your job is to catch also
said,
ever so
There
often.
was no reason why
He's
in
not
that
a-
position situationally.
Do not like
But
that
here's one thing: I would have went
man.
for it because they were 4th and 3.
Yeah, that was-
I would have just had
that was
Saquon
actually
run
more-
the ball up down.
That would have made sense too, but no, he had it in his hands and he dropped it.
No, hand
Isn't
him
it-
the ball. Don't put him in that position.
If-
That's a bad play
If the
call.
ball sailed over his head, okay. It was in his hand.
Okay,
Here's
we're
my
talking.
question,
No,
though.
we're
He
talking.
dropped the ball. It was his fault.
I'm not saying that's
The play was fine.
No, the play was bad. Because what in that situation, Tommy, it was a minute and 40 seconds. It was a minute and 40 seconds, and all you need to do is eat clock and try and score a touchdown. And Saquon's hitting the.
They tried to score a touchdown. That's what that play
right.
was.
But
That's fine.
but his average per yard was like 4 to 5.
4.9. It's like 4.9.
So and they were 3rd and 3.
I get
so
it.
His
It would have been a better call.
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 I will
But you know what the
go
crazy
there,
thing is?
but
you know what the crazy thing is, which I think they should do more because now he's healthy. You saw how effective Jalen Hurts is when they run the ball with him.
yeah.
Yeah.
They should do that a lot more. And I think that either way, you could have had the run with Jalen Hurts or you could have ran with Saquon Barkley.
That's hard
at 3rd and
to
3.
combat, man.
But even if Saquon got a yard, I would have still ran it up the throw with 4th and 2. I just don't understand that play action throw.
Thank
I
you.
didn't understand
It wasn't a
That
great
was
play call.
unnecessary.
I will say
That's what
that.
we're trying to justify.
No. Because if you are a running back and I'm paying you this much, motherfucker, catch the goddamn ball.
And my thing
That's
is
fair.
That's my
but,
thing.
But I still think at a Saquon
Same calamity.
Saquon most times out of most is gonna catch that ball. I'm not saying he's not. But why even put him in that position? Because it's a minute and 40
'Cause
and
it's
the
football.
the worst thing you can do is stop the clock. And guess what happened? They stopped the clock.
Well, of course. But if it's a touchdown, it doesn't matter. And
No,
that's
but
what they were
stop
trying to
the
do.
clock, and they could still get a
Yeah, if
touchdown.
that play goes wrong, which it did, that's what happened.
Oh, wait,
So
time
then
out.
what?
Time out.
What I'm saying is,
Because they tried to score a touchdown.
they would still score a touchdown if they were to hand it
Yeah,
off.
I agree.
Yeah,
and I
they would.
agree.
I agree. I just didn't like. I get what you're saying, Tommy. They should have never put him in that position.
No,
They
that's what
should-
No, that's what he's
I
saying.
get what I'm saying. They
I'm
should never
saying
put
they
him in
can
that
catch the
position.
ball.
I get that too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, he's been running down their throats almost all game. In the second half, he had a better second half of running the ball. So why not continue to go to that? That's again Kellen Moore
That's
shit.
Kellen Moore shit. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
some
But
Kellen
can
Moore
I just start with a small shit? Like, we kept getting an eligible man downfield almost all goddamn games.
Something you should not be
And
doing.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
what? Like, I don't know.
Y'all were doing
Y'all
that shit
big dudes
last
are
season
fast.
too. It was
We
just
got
like
big-
baffling
I know
ass
our big dudes are
penalties.
fast, but I'm just saying
Oh, the heavy
that was just
linemen.
small shit that we shouldn't.
It keeps
got
being
into
that
last
way.
night.
That's head coaching, man.
No, but that goes down to
That's
the
what that
fundamentals.
is to me.
What is the thing? This is not me being a dick. That is the one thing the Eagles fuck up with. It is.
It's the little thing.
It's they should not, with the roster they have, with
They
the
beat
talent they have,
themselves.
they should not be in as many dogfights
No,
every
they
single
really
time.
should
last
not.
year all over again.
It's
Yeah,
like-
it
that's
is.
what I'm
It's
saying.
turning
It's like-
into that shit.
But then again, I'm giving some leeway. I'm giving some grace.
week 2.
Because it's week 2. We're still trying to understand Kellen Moore's system. I think his system is okay.
I don't.
If they continue to do balance and run the ball, sure. But I still think his system is okay. But I can't allow this to happen again and again. And let me tell y'all something. The next 2 weeks are on the road against the Saints and the Bucks. If they don't fix this shit by next week,
Oh, you
I'm
losing both those games.
Sirianni gotta go.
He gotta go.
He gotta go.
I predict him getting fired mid-season because I don't see this shit
Yeah,
getting
he
better.
predicted that week 1.
I
Yeah,
did. I don't. I
there's
don't
no
see
way.
it getting better,
We're
man.
gonna be
And it's so very clearly him
Yeah.
because of the mistakes that are made. It's just no.
But it's not
like
just him. We hired fucking Fangio, and Fangio
you know he
don't want to fucking
hires
blitz.
terrible people. That's the thing.
And the same thing with fucking
Yeah.
Kellen Moore. Look, I'm just
This
saying.
is one of the few teams that has had to switch offensive and defensive coordinators year after year. Like that. That is your head coach.
All I'm saying is I'm giving leeway this week because that should have been a game where you should have won.
Yeah.
Our defense fucked up, like I said, because I don't like that format, especially with the personnel that we got. But I'm going to give it some leeway. If week 3, if we don't show up, even if we lose to the Saints, if they don't show up in week 3, I'm done with Sirianni. I say he got to go.
Yeah.
He has
That's
to go.
fair. I think you gave him
How-
too much leeway already.
How bad is Jalen and Sirianni's relationship? That like
It's not a bad relationship.
okay,
They're not in a bad, I would say, space. I think Jalen Hurts is always going to be a great quarterback no matter who you got as an offensive coordinator. I just think that sometimes we just do dumb shit and utilize Jalen Hurts in the wrong opportunities, and I'm just over it.
I think the pros,
Brian Dawkins,
some positives.
yeah, that nigga swole.
So some positives that I saw was Jalen was running more and he looked.
He's healthy, and you saw how fucking hyped up when he got the first down. He trucked the nigga.
Like he.
Can I say something that might be
I'm
controversial?
I don't feel like I'm being out of pocket.
I don't-
One
Yeah,
thing.
you're right.
I would take Jalen Hurts over Lamar Jackson.
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
think
Right
I think,
now.
Right now, absolutely.
I think
yeah.
Jalen
This
Hurts is a
season,
better.
yes.
This season right now.
I think.
This
I think.
season.
I think Jalen Hurts
He's too
is a
skinny.
better pocket passer.
Yes.
than
Yeah, I
Lamar.
could see that.
I mean,
No,
yeah,
to
I
me,
mean, yeah.
to
He
me,
definitely showed that up
he
at the
is.
end of the game.
And Lamar can run great, but like when Jalen has to, he has some good ass runs too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah.
And it
I
felt
would-
good seeing the tush push. You know.
And he's more clutch. I think.
Bro, that shit got 3
love it.
yards. It's not a push anymore. That's just a run play.
I love it
Yeah, Jalen
because they
Hurts
were smart enough to do it.
Yeah,
I was
Jalen
about to
Hurts
say,
squats
why
it
didn't
around.
they do the tush push if it gets 3 yards?
Well,
I can't. No,
We're
that's
not doing that.
nah, no, literally Saquon into tush push. That wins you the game.
Yeah.
No, why is it that illogical? Let's give it to our running back, and then what's the worst thing that happens? Let's say, and I think at the time, they kicked a field goal on 4th down, right?
Yeah.
So to get 1 point over, so whatever. But they did the one, and Tommy, that's what I'm getting. It's like I get the pan catch, but they did the one thing you cannot do in a minute 40
Yeah,
time,
it wasn't smart.
But then
which is stop the clock.
smart thing is, to Tommy's point, Saquon been catching the ball relatively well this
That's
season.
what,
so
no,
far.
he is one of those running backs.
He's-
You're like,
he's-
yeah, you can throw it out
Okay,
the backfield.
But going back to TJ's point, They should have never did that play from the get go. Like, why would Kellen Moore do that play action?
If this were
it was a
start
dumb
of the
play
fourth,
call.
if this were the start of the fourth quarter,
But you're
different
trying to
conversation.
score, and I get the part you're trying to score. When you're trying to score, if you come up with dumb
You know
shit,
what system I
okay,
think
but
would
you're
be
trying
better
to score.
for Jalen Hurts is just run the same system that Cam Newton did at Carolina.
That would work.
That would
They
work.
broke him,
Absolutely work.
but they broke him.
He broke
He
himself.
did break himself.
Are we talking about other? Are we just talking about games?
Just in general, which one
Oh,
surprised you?
let me do mine next. Cowboys getting their asses beat by the Saints. That was mine.
But I don't think
I
they're a bad
enjoyed
team,
that.
though.
No,
legitimately. yeah.
Can I also say I wasn't? I was sick last week, so I wasn't on the show.
So was I.
And much like my, I could have told you from the get go that was a trap game. Why would I tell you?
Damn, I had a lot of
The
friends
loss wasn't the
say
issue.
that was a trap
It was a
game.
trap
The
game.
blowout was the issue.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a trap game. It's a hella trap game. I'm gonna tell you right now why it was a trap game. Why I expected
You
our
got
asses
all
to
the
get
way
beat.
trapped. You got booty
did?
trapped.
Not like I didn't expect it to be that bad of a mollywub, but I did expect
an
us to,
assing.
I expected that to be a trap. Like, if we're gonna lose a game, that's gonna be one of them. Why? Eventually you gotta get a streak broken down, and we've been winning at home for quite a bit of time.
That's what I think. That's what made it surprising. But
It's
But
the
also-
blowout
But here's the
aspect.
thing,
It ain't
though.
even the
Can I ask
loss.
a legitimate question? Do you think Zimmer is a legitimate defensive coordinator for you guys?
So I don't. So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't. First of all, it's game. It was the first loss. It's a bad loss, but it was first loss. My problem is more with the players.
Really?
What do you mean?
My problem.
Say more.
My problem was defense.
Y'all can't stop a run to save your lives.
It wasn't even stopping a run. It was basic shit that we lost to. It was basic movement shit. Shit that requires effort. There's just one clip where the Saints linemen are running faster than some of our linebackers. And I'm like, that's just an effort thing.
So here's the observation. It's an offense that the Dallas Cowboys still have not. It's that San Francisco offense. That's what they have now.
yeah, it's the shenanigans.
New Orleans. Y'all cannot stop that shit to save your lives. And I don't know why that isn't a priority to get a defensive coordinator who knows how to stop that offense. Because you're gonna have to do that. Because you'll run into the Rams. You're gonna run like the line. You're gonna run into these teams if you want to win.
We've beaten the Rams and
San
beaten the
Francisco,
Lions.
like yeah.
But man, Kupchak was cooking
Yeah,
ahead.
that motherfucker will be a head coach very soon.
But
I bet you they fired Dennis Allen and make him the head coach because I would.
But the delta there was like and the Cowboys lose games where everyone expects them to just blow them out and win and win handedly, and people thought we were going to beat the Saints handedly in a home game and everything. I'm like,
of course.
But I'm not doom and gloom and think we're a bad team that doesn't make
You're
fucking
not.
No, you're just
but
the
you
same
set
team
that
you
standard
were.
for yourself last year by beating these weak ass teams.
And now you ain't doing that.
inflating the stats. But that's
You
the reason
needed
why
that win.
That's the reason why I thought that the Cowboys were going to beat the Saints. Y'all set that tone from last year.
But the delta is like weak ass teams. The Saints weren't weak. They don't look.
But we don't necessarily know how good they are
We don't know how
because look who
good
they
they
beat
are.
week one.
But no, that's the delta.
But you don't know much about this new Saints.
You don't know a lot.
really don't. No one does.
That's people keep on trying
we
to
do now, yeah.
People keep on trying to position teams based on their performance of last year. And what I'm
Quarterback,
saying
yeah.
is, if your team is consistent, the most true note to that is probably the Cowboys because we had the most minimal changes except for losses. But a lot of other teams have updated, changed, and adjusted what the fuck was
I
going
get that. I get that. And I agree with you. We don't necessarily know what the Saints are going to do. I get
Because
that.
right now the team leaders, dead ass, the fucking San Francisco just lost to the Vikings and they lost and it looked bad. And the only
I'm
reason why
nervous about the Vikings.
it wasn't a blowout was because of a fucking interception by Sam Darnold near the end zone.
Yeah.
The Bucks are 2-0.
They just rolled.
The Lions just lost, and they were the NFC
I know you
favorite.
love that.
Nah, I know. I was in my room.
That's probably your
absorbing
favorite
shit.
one, yeah.
Like, but what I'm saying is, we don't know, like, and the team that we beat, because it's like, oh, we beat bad teams. We beat the Browns, and that was a playoff team, and people
That is not a playoff team.
Wait a
no,
minute.
they were a playoff team last year, but people all of a sudden started to
That's
discount
with
them.
Flacco.
Well, yeah, because we discount them because now we have y'all have Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson's a terrible
No, but
quarterback.
what I'm saying, there's caveats.
I get it.
Well, quarterback is the most
I
important
get it.
position.
I'll just say this. I get what you're saying specifically. The problem I have is y'all set the standard for last year continuing into this
They
year
always
with
do.
dominating these whack teams. Yes, we didn't know what the Saints are going to do, but you guys barely lose at home. I mean, the last loss y'all had was last year, but I get it.
I'm not saying I'm astonished by like I'm sitting there and being like I'm glad we lost. That's not what I'm saying.
No. I get that.
But I'm saying I'm not surprised because
This
it was
isn't
all of those things.
Yeah.
Wait, not to like kind of go against your point. That's not the standard. The standard is they beat teams like the Saints.
Right.
And they didn't. That loss is going to come back to haunt you. Like it is. And it's going to be more teams that will come back.
I don't think
no.
so.
It's going to be other Saints. It's going to be other teams that beat them that shouldn't beat them. They're still going to beat up on shitty teams.
I still think they're going to.
And they might get one or two out of a good team, but like it's going to balance itself out to where they're like 9 and what, you know?
Yeah, but that could win the division because the NFC East is not very good.
Come on, man.
definitely
Y'all
not
got to
good.
get your shit together. You got to stop letting these niggas win. I like the Eagles. Come on, man.
Look, I prefer if we lose to somebody in our division, it would be them because I don't want to lose to the Giants or the Redskins. I'm being honest.
My soul would not handle a loss to the other
Giants
two. To
definitely
be
not.
honest, like if we gonna lose,
Little
we lose to them.
Jaden Daniels might get you.
You do know that we got a story, like he has to play Dan Quinn this year.
Oh, that's
We both have to
True,
play
they
Dan
both
Quinn.
did.
Yeah, but Dan Quinn
I get
isn't
it.
going
I
to
know,
be
no,
your
no.
former.
They haven't scored a touchdown. Shut up.
They did. Didn't he? He's run too.
Yeah, so
he
have
hasn't thrown for any touchdowns.
His throw to run ratio is going to be real lopsided. Okay?
These fucking rookies are terrible. Like they aren't good.
I mean, but this is still a weird year in the sense that the Steelers are undefeated and they've
No,
scored.
that's not weird. That's very
And
Steelers.
McKean, I think the red zone issues were the year before last.
That's T.J. Watt's team.
Last year wasn't the red. I don't think last year was the red zone issue. we
well-
had the punch in. Oh, actually, no, you're right. We had the punch in the red zone issue, but now
No,
I don't think that's a problem.
You're good.
That because
You,
the
you got
reason-
the Zeke bowling ball back.
Yeah.
the delta in last game was like. As much as I want to sit there, and I'm not going to say the offense played great, and Dak threw a bad pick at the end of the game, but I mean that was
It's gonna happen.
But I mean, at the point of the game was our defense did nothing.
They did not. That was a defense
There's complimentary.
loss.
There's kind of like like the offense carries. The defense did nothing to
And
set up that offense.
See
for
that
success.
right there, that shit, because I've heard that already from a Cowboys fan. That's your concern. Because if Zimmer doesn't get that shit together, look, good defenses can go bad depending on the defensive coordinator. He's old as fuck. Like, he ain't Vic Fangio, who's still a little, who still has, he's
fuck that nigga.
KC's fucking defensive coordinator.
That's
Spagnuolo,
but that's my thing. It's
Zimmer
just-
ain't that. So he might have some tendencies that will get your fucking defense fully exposed.
But I think that what we have to do, if we're just talking strictly about the Cowboys, is I don't think this is indicative of the offense. at all. I don't think this is indicative of the season.
No.
And
I
to
do.
your point, why?
I think this
we
is the
lost
story
to
of
the
your
Cardinals, and it was
season.
embarrassing in week 2. I want this loss early, not late.
Cardinals
I wanted
look-
this loss.
I just think it's just going to, it's a
Cardinals
it's
look
gonna
pretty
be
good this
insane.
year so far.
It's not going to be.
Surprisingly,
any-
The Cardinals look great this year. But that's
Yeah, you might win your division because
They-
the division got problems. The only team you got to worry about is his.
and we might both go. Can we just both go? I like us both going.
No. Honest to God, I'm sorry. You don't deserve to go. They do.
It's
You
2
don't.
games. No one
They
knows
don't
who
deserve
deserves
to go,
anything.
Marcos. They do not deserve to go. Because I'm
Tommy,
tired of the
stop.
same thing.
Tommy,
I'm tired of
take a
the
back step
same
because,
story.
There's no what story? There's no story. We just lost.
Shit.
I will say though,
Losing week 2 to a
I
team you
will
shouldn't
say-
lose to?
not to rain
Saw this movie already.
Not to rain on your parade, but I do think in some ways it will look bad because if the Cowboys are not successful this year, people are going to go back to Jerry Jones saying we're all in, and people are going to be like, "Well, what happened?"
Oh no, but you don't think
What is up with you in this paper ass schedule for the Texans,
What do you
bro?
mean?
it's paper?
It's a tough schedule.
But that's my whole thing. It's like the all in thing.
Actually, you do have a good team.
Right.
It's tough.
There's nothing better you can
just saw
do.
Jaguars
Like
and-
y'all acted like this is a bad thing for us. The best thing we can do is embarrass Jerry Jones. Because once you've embarrassed Jerry Jones, Jerry
Does
don't
that
like
do
being
anything?
embarrassed.
Does
Jerry-
he recognize it anymore?
But he got embarrassed already.
He's been embarrassed.
No, because
The Green Bay wasn't embarrassing.
no. What I mean by embarrassing
was
Jerry
embarrassed.
Jones, I mean in as a season wise. If we miss playoffs,
That's what
that's
gets him.
that
okay.
That
that'll
riles
be a
him up.
wrap for
But wait,
McCarthy. That'll be a wrap for Zimmer.
But time out. We've been down this road before with the Cowboys, similar to us, in the sense that you guys won a division, you guys made it to the playoffs, and that's the furthest y'all go. And that's almost
It's
every
always.
year.
Every year.
So at some point, Jerry's going to be getting tired of being embarrassed and saying, "Look, we go.
don't think
We're
he
not making
cares.
it far."
No, but okay, like.
And then he makes it sound like that we're all
I'd
in.
love to have the playoff talk right now, and I do get it. Like and this is why I don't find the Cowboys conversation conducive ever, because you want to talk about the same shit. I'm tired of hearing the same shit because I'm like, guess what? We're gonna make it to playoffs.
We're gonna lose.
I think our coach is on the hot seat this year.
Yeah, 100%. And so people like to discount what happens in the regular season because like only thing that matters with the Cowboys is the playoffs. Yeah, dipshit. So we have to give analysis.
So you
now.
gotta make it to the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. We have to give analysis now. And if
we
we don't make it to the playoffs,
because that's all
that's
that
what
matters.
the shocker is.
Like Dak's contract doesn't mean shit until
No.
the playoffs comes around. Yeah,
You
It
guys
doesn't
are
really matter until next year.
You guys
Does
are
not matter.
oiled to make the playoffs.
I think there's.
Even though with you, the lack of
would
offensive
love it.
weapons you have, I still think you guys are just too well conditioned to not make the playoffs.
Well, I think that.
I hope they don't.
Well,
Just to shake shit up.
it doesn't. It's not going to change that much.
I know.
it's not.
Don't
Still.
12 teams make the playoffs anyway?
Who teams?
12 teams from the NFC?
Yeah, because what, 3 more wild
Yeah.
card spots?
If another team in our
Yeah.
division gave a shit, I'd be more concerned.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's only
It's an easy
one,
division.
and we both don't
It
suck.
could be 3.
Yeah.
It could be another one.
No, I'm not giving
The
one.
Redskins
The commies.
the Commanders.
just commanded the football team.
Let's
He will not let it go.
Jaden
Let's-
Daniels could do some shit.
Let's switch the topic to
In
something new.
Jordan's defense, they did name their team that.
I like the football team, but I'm sorry. Wait,
I love the
wait.
football team.
What
too.
to end to bookmark, good teams lose games, and you're gonna have games where you're like that does not make sense and it looks bad. But I like this early. I
Yeah.
like a loss like this now.
Okay.
I like a loss like this
Same.
now because what that does is if we come out next week and it's against a good
Baltimore
team,
Ravens, yeah.
it's against a good team. That won't be a good team if we win.
That's the next subject.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But what?
I'm calling
if we
it
come
now.
out and win, I mean, but if we come out and we look the same, that's a problem.
Look, I already told you what I'm going to do if y'all win.
No, next.
At least I told you.
One of the other comeback win, or not comeback, but just underdog wins, was the Raiders beating the Ravens. Are the Raiders good?
No.
Or are the Ravens just bad this
Yes.
year?
They're bad.
They're bad.
And
Skinny Lamar is back.
Which doesn't make sense because you still have your same people. I mean, you still
They
have
don't.
majority of your.
They
Why
do not.
play footsies with me, Marcos?
I stretch out.
So no, the Ravens
Well,
don't. They have a lot of new
that's my
turnover
problem.
there.
Yeah, that's my big problem because the Ravens didn't really lose too many people.
They did. They lost.
Who?
Didn't they lose like their defensive coordinator?
No, the defensive
Oh
coordinator.
no, they have a
still
new
there.
offensive coordinator, right? Something. Yeah,
No, I
'cause
thought they said the same.
I thought he was learning like Lamar was getting into a new offense.
Moderator?
Or some shit. Yeah,
Pull up the
I
facts.
have to look it
it's
up.
some new shit. They definitely lost some pieces.
They got Derrick
On
Henry,
defense, they
and
got
then they don't
Derrick
use
Henry.
him. They got another star tight end. Like I don't think Mark Andrews has caught the ball.
No,
much
they
this-
got,
Likely,
Likely.
Isaiah
Likely.
Yeah,
Likely looks great.
he looks
He
really
does.
good.
No, so with the Ravens, also 2 games.
And it is a new offense that they're learning, and it's going to take a while for that shit.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know why, but it is.
Hmm.
They're trying to get him to throw in the pocket more, and that's just
They hired Todd Monken.
Tom Muckin. Yeah,
Who the fuck is that?
moderator.
All right, look it up. Look it up.
Yeah,
It's
Tom
Troy
Muckin.
Aikman.
But this is
Oh,
where
God.
this is where shit dudes me out.
What?
Because the Ravens and Bengals are 0-2.
Yeah.
They'll sit there and be like they're better teams than us. It doesn't
he's
make
from Georgia.
sense. It don't make no sense. They get a lot of bonus points from last year. Now, granted, the Bengals they're just a question mark. I don't know.
I don't think they are. This
I don't
is what
think
do
they are.
every year.
I think they're
they
bad.
literally do this every season.
I'm buying.
Except they had the best interception I've seen point blank period in the last few years. That shit was villainous. That was like, bro, I would have been like, Coach, I'm sitting for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
I'm done. If I was a receiver,
I'm buying Gertz's stock. The Bengals are bad this year.
well,
Nah, I can't buy him.
well,
As long as Burrow is healthy, I don't.
Chase
think
is
they are.
disgruntled
Yeah, that's the problem. That shit is a problem.
and Higgins is out.
Yep. Well, he should be back soon, but like he might be back next week. But
Looking like
and they lost Boyd, so like it's a different team. But I think Joe Burrow is good enough to win some games. They're gonna be ugly ass games, but he can win them.
But to like the Ravens point, I'm not gonna say they're bad
No.
They are right
because
now.
I need them to be bad. I need them to be good for
When
this
you
week.
don't know what to do with Derrick Henry, like they
But
can't
they-
figure
yeah.
that out. They do not know what to
it's
do.
simple. You brought in Derrick Henry to run the ball because you damn sure
run-
didn't do it last year with the
No, they didn't.
Chiefs.
But like, and they do, and it's a weird situation because guess what? You know who's having success? They let him go. I mean, because he's injury prone. But J.K. Dobbins is killing it for the
Doing
Chargers
great.
right now, right?
Doing
Chargers.
great for
Yeah,
the
he's doing
Chargers.
great. And so they're like, Derrick Henry is very simple. He finds more success when you punch it in his face because the point of blank is he's a machine, and you can only take so many hits from that dude running down your throat before you stop.
Yes, he breaks you down. He breaks defenses down.
He just literally pushed that guy out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's
I'm
what
like,
he does.
that's what he does.
He
run the ball.
As someone who had to play this motherfucker multiple times a year, that's what he did. Like, he always got over 150 on us.
He leans
because
forward.
he broke us.
Yeah.
Like, we stopped him for the first half, and by the second half, we had nothing left.
That's who you
he
should
just
get more
runs
play
down your
actions
throat.
with that. Just
Yeah.
continue your run.
Just keep running, man. This is a running season this year.
Well, I'm weirded out because you say that, and the teams with the best mobile quarterbacks, Lamar not doing great, Jalen Hurts iffy right now. I think that's fair to say.
No, it's just all
Anthony Richardson is in a weird place because the coach wants him to throw.
Is always in a
and
weird
he's
place.
not doing great. He's doing good when he airs it out.
He has
for
no
some reason.
mechanics.
Yeah.
When he backyard footballs, he's great.
Yeah. Again, you said iffy. It's not an offensive thing with them.
No, but I meant like
Team wise, I don't think it's an offensive.
offensive, a little iffy.
With the,
I think that's fine.
The Eagles, they're questionable with.
I meant in the sense of results.
The play calling, yes.
I meant
play calling, yes.
with results right now.
okay.
In the same,
If we're just talking strictly this year, yes.
yes,
And
just so
end of
far,
last
and
year?
it'll change, But like it's the not mobile quarterbacks handing the ball is that at least so far I found success. Josh Allen. Who else is undefeated right now? I looked at it earlier and I was
Well,
just
Josh
kind of.
Allen's mobile himself.
Yeah.
But he's not him. He's handing the ball to Cook.
Yeah, Cook is
It's a lot of running. No, the teams that have been successful have been running the fucking ball down people's throats.
Texans, it's just. I mean, it's not C.J. Stroud on the
And I
option.
know,
That's just Mixon.
man,
Yeah, it's all. No, he doesn't run.
The comments got so angry at us with Josh Allen. Josh Allen's not doing not the MVP this year. It's actually Cook on that.
Kinda, yeah.
And Cook is great.
And I'm putting an asterisk in the Chiefs wins because it's
Man,
weird.
those are some ticky tack ass wins.
What are you talking about? It's the Chiefs and the refs.
True.
I'm putting an asterisk.
That's a part of the
Great.
team. Yeah.
I'm putting an asterisk next to them. But on the other hand, the other undefeated team in that division, the Chargers, they're just straight running the ball like with J.K. Dobbins, like you said.
Yeah. Dude who had what was it? Achilles that blew out?
Yeah.
Fuck. I should know that, but yes, like come on, man. That's a Harbaugh shit. Like, that man knows how to fucking coach.
Yeah. And cheat.
That's fine. As long as you win, I respect
You know it's
it.
right. Don't even look at me.
I'm good with
No,
it.
I was agreeing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
You
got
ain't
lost in
cheating,
your
you ain't
eyes.
trying.
They do look good, don't they?
But no. I out of the teams that have lost that are 0-2, who do I genuinely think is bad? The Panthers, the Giants.
Yeah.
That's
The
obvious.
Giants
That's
is just
an
sad.
embarrassment, yeah.
The Giants makes me feel bad because Daniel Jones, he has a beard from the struggle. Did you see
His face just
Did you see
looks-
new Daniel Jones? Show Daniel Jones
No.
with a beard.
Beaten and
The
defeated.
shit is like
Just
I
defeated.
haven't even seen them.
no. Daniel Jones has a beard, and that shit is like, I've been here. I'm struggling.
Yeah.
That's their fault.
Uh,
Daniel Jones looks like he just got out of rehab.
That's just a dad.
Yeah, that's a new Daniel Jones. Because before Daniel Jones, that was
Man,
the whole
it's
thing.
beaten. Yeah.
I mean, they signed him after having one
well,
successful
they
season.
picked him over Saquon.
Which was foolish.
Yeah, you get what you deserve.
They said they were going to be fine without Saquon.
But-
so
And also, hot seat coach is Dayball for sure, right?
He should have
Am
been.
Am I crazy for that?
I don't think so.
Really?
I think hot seat is Daniel Jones.
Well, both. No, it's a clean house
I think
situation
Dayball is-
in New York.
I think he was always just kind of a placeholder.
I still
Anyway,
think he's a good coach. Kind
He's
of.
a good offensive coordinator.
But the problem. But
We'll
the,
take him.
But the,
Yeah, no, I'm saying. Oh, my God.
I'll have too much.
Well,
Oh my goodness, I would love
I don't-
to see that.
so-
That would change your whole franchise.
so you weren't on week one. But week one, because it was kind of a slow news week compared to this week, we had crazy predictions, and he predicted you're going to fire Sirianni mid-season and then hire Vrabel.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think we should
It just
hire
makes
Vrabel
sense.
because I like the mindset of Vrabel. But
You need a
also,
players coach.
DeBola can come to Eagles and we'll change that whole offense around.
Yeah.
He changes colors.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break and come back with our normal topics.
Now wait before you go to commercial break.
Baby oil?
No. Tommy,
What?
how do you feel? How to put it?
You got to take one of your two
I am
punishments?
recuperating.
Yeah, you
so
gotta-
the lightest one you have.
Oh, okay.
start
Well,
off.
first of all, for the uninitiated of us,
Yeah, I was like, yeah. No, you ain't getting that back shot.
for the uninitiated, we have a pick'ems between all of us. Whoever does the worst gets punished week to week. Tommy has gotten bad 2 weeks in a row, and last week he wasn't here. But on top of that, Tommy doesn't drink, so he does not have to do a punishment beer. I'm going to Houston. I might go this weekend because Key's in town, but I might go to Houston and I'll get the famous Haterade that originally started all this. But you don't drink. So, and it's a good thing that you brought up that you were sick. So
What is this?
This is...
God damn it. Why is it always something green?
well, that's not green.
It's greenish. Oh, no. It's what the fuck is it? Oh, dear God.
Holy water, there.
You always give me healthy shit. You know my body does not react well to
That's that
healthy
black man's
shit.
kryptonite.
It is. Need some with bacon grease. Okay.
It looks like bacon
It
grease.
does look exactly like a liquefied bacon grease.
You done
Yeah.
cook chicken, bacon in that, and pour it right in that
This
Crisco
does not
can.
look good. Okay. Do I just take this whole thing?
Yeah, it's a
Yep,
shot.
It's a shot.
Oh, man.
While you take it, I'll say what it is.
This smells like a candle.
Makes it even better.
Candles are supposed to smell nice.
This
Bed
does.
Bath and Beyond.
Smells like fresh cut grass. Okay. All right.
I wouldn't say
Drink
grass,
it,
more like spice.
drink it, drink it,
terrible.
drink it. Yay! It's
Oh,
pretty
dear
good.
God.
Just straight ginger juice, right?
Yeah, it's ginger juice.
It's spicy. Do you like ginger?
God damn! This nigga's about to melt.
It's for your immunity.
That's my first time ever having ginger. I didn't know ginger was spicy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, God.
It's that green stuff in
Oh,
the...
that's right.
You never had ginger?
No. I avoid things like this. Oh, my God.
It's probably
Holy shit.
About to break out in hives. God damn!
I actually didn't think about because he doesn't try this stuff. He
And
might
I'm
be allergic.
to it. I think I can breathe. I'm fine. It's just really bad.
What
I can
if
feel the burn.
This boy's got raspberry. Fucked up all his vocal cords.
God damn. Oh, my God. This,
ginger's good.
Hey, we
No,
come
it's
back
not.
From, we come back from commercial. Tommy is not here. I gotta go.
oh, God damn.
Michelle.
What do you...
Oh, Jesus.
You never had ginger when you
No.
ate sushi?
No, I send that back.
Return to sender.
Give me the soy sauce and the sushi, and that's all I need.
I mean, he really does feel like the type
No
of
wasabi, nothing. No. You give me what I don't need the extra. I don't need the accoutrement. Just give me what I ordered.
Get yourself some water
You
on
need
the break.
Yeah, you need to try Nigiri, dog. I got you.
I don't want it. If it's that, I don't want it.
Well, no, it's not that, but
God damn.
but proper sushi.
It's still, the burn is still there.
Yeah,
That
ginger
ginger
steak.
is in his body like the FBI done raided Diddy house.
Got a whole osmosis Jones in there.
No, it's kicking indoors right now.
They have found pink powder and baby oil in Tommy's body.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen out there. But this ad is specifically for the gentlemen. If you guys have too much grass to play with downstairs, I have the perfect product for you here. Manscaped is the best in grooming. Manscaped has so many packages. They can now be used to shave your face. Was originally made to shave your groin. They have shampoos and conditioners that we all stand for by, beard balms, beard oils. It's so many products, and they're here. And if you use code MEX20, you can get a big discount on it. We are so lucky to have them as a sponsor. So lucky that we were able to continue this partnership because of people like you using code MEX20 to get you free shipping. And then you can get free things like the Weed Whacker 2.0, the Plow, like I said, the soaps and conditioners that we already back 100%. We've never got a product from Manscaped that we don't rep. I mean, honestly, with the amount of traveling TJ and Sam and I do, that little shed comes in handy, and especially when you never know what you can use all this shit for. But they have the new Lawnmower 5.0. You can get it for a discount, save 9%, but you can save 20% when you use code MEX20. And yeah, go ahead and drop it off. We can continue our partnership. You can continue enjoying our show. And Yeah, don't leave too much grass on the field. Who's y'all's take a lap this week?
Oh, that's easy. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
I know you want to.
All right, I'll go real quick. It's my own damn ass quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Why?
Bro, he is taking a step back this week.
That's what he is, man. Every single play, every single game could go one way or the other. I don't know how to pick the Colts. Well, they can't stop a run, so I'm probably going to pick against them.
They can stop a run.
I'm going to talk about.
They cannot.
I feel like a lot of teams can't stop a run.
They really can't.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think this year's just.
I think we've really.
It's a defensive/running season.
Well, I feel like
seems.
we've really forgotten the importance
of basic football.
Like the reason why runs work is because they're testing you against your thick ass linemen.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, gonna need some thick ass linemen.
Linemen ain't great these days.
And old linemen are just
They're generally not
better.
that good.
You
Yeah.
still gotta keep in mind we have one of the best running backs too, in Jonathan.
You do,
Taylor.
and you did not utilize.
And we did not use him.
Way.
But I do think that it's just coming down to the coach just being like, bro, you're going to figure this out, or we're drafting Quinn Ewers next year. I don't know exactly
I
how
don't
that.
think that's the case. He's too.
Quick question.
He is the definition of a project quarterback. I think this is his 19th start
It is
since
his
high
actual
school.
19th start.
Wait,
He is boom
Mike,
or bust
what
at
is
all
everybody
times.
talking about Jamar Chase losing his damn mind? What happened?
That man wants out of Cincinnati. That's what I saw.
I thought he
saw
wanted
a
to be
dude
with his
that
bud.
Wants to be who's his bud?
I thought the quarterback was his buddy.
It is, but he does. I don't know if they are anymore. Because he wants out. Like he wants
Is
to
that
be
what they were
traded.
saying? He lost his mind?
I mean, I saw that game. That's what it looked like to me. Like I'm trying because he already pretty much. Have you seen like his
got a
post?
Oh yeah, wait.
Have you seen his post games?
Because he was fighting with.
He's fighting with the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah, and have you seen like his post game interviews? That's a man that does not want to be there.
That's exactly why. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why would Dak take a lap?
That wasn't him.
That was the defense completely.
Jamar Chase yours? He was going to be mine.
What? No. Mine's not going to be him.
Okay.
No.
Well, yeah, no. Jamar Chase is my take a lap because
I agree.
what?
Keon Sloan, I'm telling you right now, if you were here, I'll fart in your face.
Hey.
Don't fucking do that with me. I'm not the one. Don't do it.
He's a proud Eagles fan.
That's such an aggressive thing, though.
That's a
Like,
great. No one wants it.
Yeah, I feel like
That would. I got it. That would.
Because people get bucked up. People like, oh yeah, I'll fight you. It's like, no, I'll
I'm
fart in
gonna
your
fart
face.
on you.
I'll be like, well, I don't want that.
Don't try me.
That man is on some mo shit.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar
Anthony
Chase is mine, man.
Richardson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If I were to like go outside of the box, because really I want the entire Dallas defense to take a lap, but I know they don't want to run. So I mean,
Clearly
what's the
not.
point?
Who's gonna make it?
That's the problem. But realistically, I'm trying to think through the games of the week.
Joey Jordan, if I had that drink that Tommy, I'll throw it in your eyes, nigga.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with DJ Daniel Jones and
I
the
forgot
Giants.
he played.
Like, come on, man. This is, and I don't like to do this in the sense of like I think this is if he were to knock it out.
Yeah.
This is a chance, 100%. No Saquon, no spotlight on you, no nothing.
It's not for everyone.
I know it's not, but it's a real chance to showcase. And he has a long season left. There's fucking 15 games
he knows
left.
he's terrible. He knows the writing on the wall. Like that's the sad part. They need to Bryce Young this motherfucker.
And an asterisk to
Moderator Keon Sloan, ban him from the chat. Get the fuck out the chat, bro. Get the fuck out the chat.
I think that's actually a Cowboys fan. I'm not entirely sure.
He shouldn't be talking no shit. Keep on.
We have to be civil this. Now, if we won this week, I'd be a lot worse. But we didn't. So I have to be realistic. And then this big asterisk to the Panthers organization. They're pissing me off. They've been pissing me off. And no, fuck them.
Root for
and
that.
fuck like it pisses me off. I would be so
Anyway.
upset as a Panthers fan because it ticks me. It gets under my skin.
Yeah,
No,
I hate that organization.
it's the type of shit that
It's
makes
just
you not a
piss poor
fan
run.
anymore.
I will say,
feel bad for him.
I
I
will
do
say
too.
this. I will say this. At some point, this is going to be the first and last time y'all talk about the Panthers as your
Oh, absolutely.
Because I think at this particular point, it's just
It's no need.
why do we keep selecting them every week? You
Yeah.
know,
I don't
Because they will be selected
They're always
every
going to be
week.
an option
Yeah.
to select. So
I don't think we talk about him every week. I said in
No,
particular,
just saying,
this
like-
was a decision
No,
because
no.
of the Bryce.
I get it.
No,
but
I'm with,
just saying, like,
Jordan. Like, we need to eliminate them from all.
Yeah, because if they're terrible
at
the
this
entire
point,
year,
yeah.
or they're terrible every week, then at that point it's like, okay, I can't keep.
Yeah, we
should have a
we're
track.
wasting
We should have a
words on
track
you.
graphic.
Yeah.
And like the
Yeah.
Panthers should just be constantly
After
on.
this, yes, like they don't
And the
deserve to
Giants.
be
Saints,
talked
yeah,
about.
I was about to say
and
the Giants too. They
I
can't.
was about to say there's a couple teams that just fall off our radar at a certain point.
They really do.
And
Well,
the
yeah,
Panthers are already there.
Yeah.
Well, I thought the Patriots were going to be there, and now there's.
I
pretty
like the
decent.
Patriots, man. I think
Even with Jacoby
that's a
Brissett.
scrappy. I like that coach. I think that they have a smart coach.
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, I think he's a good dude. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
I have to
We
support
got to
him.
support Jordan. Come on now.
Do. No, I'm with you. No, not Tua. That's not.
No, we ain't doing
No,
that.
Raheem. I'm sorry. You can't pick Tua.
That was
No.
kind of one of the funny things where a lot of people were bringing up is like, he threw 3 interceptions before he
it completely got overshadowed.
Yeah.
Yes. No, it did not
No,
lose.
Tua
It
was
didn't
on-
leave my mind.
Yeah, no.
I didn't mean to say it that way. Go ahead.
But also, if you watch those interceptions, it was similar to like, because like Dak had 2, but really it was 1.
It's a lot.
No, it was
Fuck. Patrick Mahomes had 2.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
But like these are some like Patrick Mahomes were just egregiously bad. Like
Yes,
I was
he's not playing very well right now.
he's too distracted by nonsense.
Yeah, I hate that fucking team, so that's fine.
But no,
they're gonna lose here pretty soon.
But I think
I don't think it will even matter if they lose.
Not now because they got 2.
they're already a
Yeah.
dynasty.
Yeah.
They can lose.
But didn't y'all talk about they were good this year?
They're always
They're good.
They're always
So why
good.
y'all trying to wish hatred on that black man?
I was gonna say something real controversial. I'll say it after the show because that'll be lead. That's
He's
a
not
black
considered
subject.
black.
That's not it.
No, that's not it.
You got Beijing and you got black. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So on the note of the Chiefs, something that I can interrupt with real quick, was that pass interference?
No,
Yeah.
I don't know
thought
what
it
play you're
was?
talking about.
it could have gone either way.
You didn't see the final play?
It was pass interference. I don't like it, but it was pass interference.
It could, if it didn't get called, you would have been like, all right.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah,
I mean-
it was one of those. The refs are part of the Chiefs organization. Can we establish that? We already know that, right? Okay, are we on Attaboys here?
No.
Well, he hasn't.
Oh.
But here you go, Jordan.
Chiefs were going to lose, but the refs.
All right, I'm going
at
to
this
shut
shit.
that dude up.
Rewind that.
Yeah,
That motherfucker had form.
ready. He was already here with it. Yeah. Come on. Both tracking, mind
back,
you.
go
I was like, I mean, you can call it, but
Go beak.
most refs probably wouldn't have. And he was ready to call it. That was the thing. He was ready to go.
Did you see
Ready to
the
go.
form was
He was
just
already
too
here with it.
immaculate.
Yeah, that's.
It was like he was in a shootout at sundown. He had his shit
Although
already
they're-
on the side.
because he was there too early.
He was there too early.
He was there
It's
too
pass
early.
Interference.
Yeah.
It just looks. But tell me, can you go back to the actual the referee? That man. Look, I want y'all to
Watch
see
this
that
shit.
form.
He thought he was the quarterback right here. Ah!
Calamity like yeet.
He was ready for a
That
photo
brother was
op.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my take a lap was Vic Fangio. That's my take a lap. Go.
Right.
Go and take a lap.
All right, Attaboys, right?
Attaboys is next.
This will be surprising to everybody. Well, maybe not you, but I wish Gertz was here for this. Kyler Murray is my attaboy.
He's pretty.
No.
Yeah.
No, fuck you.
I can do that.
No, bro,
I reserve the right
You-
to compliment Kyler
No,
Murray.
you, bro.
Gertz
He's
is in-
balling the fuck out, man.
Gertz is in he's in California, so
I
like
can't deny it.
I
can't
want to
deny
call him
it.
because it's only 9 where he is, and be like, bro, you ain't gonna
That's what
believe this shit.
motherfucker- I mean, is he not balling the fuck out?
First of all, Marvin Harrison Jr. But second of all,
but hey, he only got 2 of those 3 touchdowns. That one throw to that tight end was fucking
that's suspect.
beautiful.
That's
Did you not see that touchdown?
No. What I'm saying, that's suspect.
What?
Bro, there's some
Call of Duty
players
sucked
that
this year.
No, there's some players.
And he's focused in.
There's some players
So far.
that now what I will say is
He's good when he wants to.
You set the precedent before the season saying you don't hate Kyler as much as you used to.
I told you that, yeah.
Semicolon, however, this is a complete reversal. I don't
is.
appreciate and/or like
I'll eat the
this.
crow. I'll eat the crow.
Jordan, you.
Who's your attaboy?
No.
Hey,
You don't
young
get to be
man,
last
look at
vote.
this little motherfucker. It is crazy.
You're not special.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the boy. So my attaboy, Sam Darnold.
I like
That's a
that.
great
It's a
one.
good
I
one.
think Sam Darnold's playing pretty damn well. And I
agree.
always say, look, if you set somebody up with good receivers, you're bound to be successful. If he was there and he sucked, I'll be like, yeah,
he's
Sam
just
Darnold's
bad.
done.
Yeah.
But Sam Darnold's playing that good.
This is the best
game. This is the
situation
best-
he's ever been in. Yeah.
Thank you, J.J. McCarthy, for getting hurt. Because
Yeah.
now you got Sam Darnold starting. He's
Sit
looking
behind.
pretty good.
Which I'm, real quick,
I think JJ's going to be great.
I'm curious along those
curious to
lines.
see what he
I'm
does.
curious about that because we've seen again. I think CJ fucked it up a lot. People assuming a rookie quarterback could come in and ball the fuck out immediately.
I think him getting hurt was a blessing.
In this, I do too. For JJ, I do too. And because you're seeing now, like, no, this is like what Caleb is doing. That's the standard. That's typically what a rookie quarterback looks like. So Trevor Lawrence, I mean, aside from young Irby in there, like that's what most rookies look like. They don't look like CJ Stroud. So the fact that all these rookies are looking very human, very rookie-ish, is great, and we're going to see how they progress towards the end of the season. But you have two that are sitting now, one involuntarily and one the coach's decision.
Absolutely.
You got Drake May, you got J.J. McCarthy. I want to see what the fuck they look like next season.
You know, scratch
I'm
that.
very
No,
curious
not
because I
Sam-
think that can change the trajectory of what they do with these fucking rookies.
Not Sam
And looking
Darnold.
at Bryce Young, it also kind of in this.
Scrap that. Not Sam Darnold. My attaboy is Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, no. Why? Why? You just did no. You trolling now.
Marcos, you can go last. I'll my attaboy is Alvin Kamara because
That's a good one.
people are giving
That's
Carr a
solid.
lot of credit,
He's healthy.
but Kamara is
Yeah.
healthy and got four touchdowns.
And being used properly.
4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns, and we did nothing.
It's the first time he's
There was
really
nothing
being
that was
used
stopping. No, there
properly
was-
since like
I
his
heard you
rookie
saying
year.
four.
There's nothing we could do. 4 touchdowns and nothing.
Yeah.
Four for 4 touchdowns. It was
touchdowns, a
was
lot.
very upsetting.
That's a lot.
Nigga looked like Wendy's. I was upset. It was very unfortunate.
It's bad. It's a bad look.
Man,
y'all will
pissed.
tighten it up.
No, not against him. He became my number 7 op. But this is a. I'm
Cowboys
sorry.
wish they had a Kamara. Right about
Yes,
now. Yeah.
yes, we do. But we
Could've.
also need an O line to back that up.
Yeah,
And I
your
think
O-line
people
is
forget
not
that. Like
looking
you can't
great
just
right
have
now.
a great RB without a good O line.
Their O-line,
true.
their O-line isn't bad. It's
not
just
bad.
It
okay.
ain't bad.
It's not bad. They're new.
I mean,
It's banged up, yeah,
it's helping
new.
them throw them bombs.
Your O-line is actually pretty bad.
Our line's trash. It
No, the
always
Saints
is.
good.
Yeah.
Ours was.
Like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
ours was
I-
okay. They're just new.
Yeah.
It's
No,
funny.
it's a perpetual curse.
Your team is the only team I know of that has a terrible O-line. Like every play is C.J. Stroud running for his life for about 3 to 5 seconds.
yeah, doing the shit they wish Caleb did.
Left tackle.
Oh, dude. I don't know if I can find it, but there's a funny TikTok. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Our moderator, what is your attaboy?
Oh, it's Gardner Minshew for sure.
He came back.
Came back.
Come back wins.
Now, can we talk about that?
Go for
No,
it.
no, not Gardner Minshew. You, Marcos. You try and slip that shit in.
What?
Why?
No. What I'm saying is, it's fine that you pick Gardner Minshew, but you just said it like, oh yeah, it's Gardner Minshew, like we expected it. Now elaborate, exasperate, explain.
He did.
Now we don't get. Now I want the spotlight on you.
Dude, it's fine. Stop. No, but it's kind of one of those things where a lot of people are in the NFL are really based on potential. So that's why Anthony Richardson got drafted.
Yeah.
That's why Caleb Williams. And I've always been kind of one of those things where I'm like, there's some quarterbacks out there that are good Bs to B plus, depending on what spotlights you put around them. Because I don't understand how like things like the Vikings happen. They have 2 of the best wide receivers, and it's like, man, if only they had a good quarterback. And even when they have a good quarterback, they can't make it work. Atlanta, I understand they won this week, but for week 1, they looked fucking garbage. And so what ends up is a lot of these B quarterbacks like Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, and even Gardner Minshew end up in this situation where it's like, hey, bro, we got one weapon. It works sometimes.
That's going to be the Giants next year. We got Malik Neighbors. Go. That's all you got. Make it work, man.
He looked good.
Yeah, he looks very good.
Bad situation.
He looks like the next one. Marvin Harrison Jr. is a fucking beast. But like other than that outlier, yeah, no, I think Malik Neighbors is easily the second best.
Yeah, they hired him off MD. But yeah.
Come on. He isn't the biggest bust, man. Like he's
Caleb?
Yeah.
I don't think he's the biggest bust, but I
No, he looks like to me he's gonna be Trevor Lawrence.
So
he's not gonna live up to what they want him to be, but I think he could be good.
See, I agree with you there, but the thing that about like me being fans of quarterbacks, I don't even know. I was actually having this conversation. I don't know what life change choices you have to make where you end up, you're the dudes in the draft room making those choices kind of thing. Because I'm like, dude, it's got to be so weird to look at. Like, I think 3 years ago, one of the star players was an offensive lineman from UTSA. And I was like, who the fuck is looking at UTSA to draft a lineman in round 1 kind of thing?
Yeah.
And I understand the part of it is just me giving into Tommy's cynicalness, where I'm like, oh yeah, they're all busts. They're all going to be bad.
Yeah.
Like,
So, I mean, statistically, that's the best way to look at it.
Wait, first round draft picks are just going to bust?
most quarterbacks.
Most
Quarterbacks.
Oh,
Most quarterbacks, yeah. Most of them do.
I mean,
generational, quote unquote, or not, they typically
Brock
do.
Purdy was an afterthought. And look how
He was and I'm tired of people not
And he
respecting
was
Brock
pretty.
Purdy.
He was from Iowa State. Like that was that was a team that threw a lot.
Mr.
And-
Irrelevant, and
yeah.
is one of probably the best quarterback out of that class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like,
But-
come on.
that class?
Don't remember.
Was that Trevor Lawrence's class?
I'll look it up and I'll
Okay,
say.
yeah,
The most
yeah.
success out of that class for sure.
Deshaun?
Yeah. No, not that far. That's Patrick Mahomes. He has that, yeah.
I'd hate
Alright,
to
so
be.
we going.
I'd hate to be in Patty's class.
Well, Deshaun was hanging in there until he wasn't. So it's like at first it was Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson's class, and now it's just Patrick.
He was
Mahomes.
hanging in there until he got that massage.
Yep.
He took him out.
No, several massages.
So wait, we got the pick'ems now?
No. One more thing that I was
Yeah,
gonna say. So just on the note of like how you end
Oh,
up
Kenny
picking-
Pickett's. Holy fuck! Yeah, so he was the best quarterback.
on the note of like if someone's gonna be good or not, I actually thought out of all of the quarterbacks and all the noise that was made, I thought Penix was the best quarterback.
I did too.
See,
So, I forgot
and he
about
ain't
him.
even gonna
He's
play
sick.
for 3 years.
And he's sitting
behind
back
Kirk
there,
Cousins.
Yeah. No, to me that's important. I think this might be the most where like first round pick quarterbacks have been sitting because we have 3 sitting right now.
Hey.
And I'm curious to see how
Malik
they
Willis
look.
is in Brock Purdy's class.
Now, talking about Malik Willis, looks like he looks better.
He looks better than in
on the
fucking
Pack.
Tennessee.
Just like how the Panthers are a curse to your quarterback position, the Packers are a blessing. They know how to.
They just
know
pick
how
him. They pick
They
him.
know how to
I still don't think Jordan Love is what everyone thinks he is. Like clearly, because he proved me right. Like, he ain't clutch, and he gets hurt doing stupid shit.
He was hurt.
But he didn't
Doing
get
a
hurt.
stupid fucking play that he didn't have to do.
Well, he didn't get hurt this last. I mean, he didn't get hurt doing a dumb play this time. But I get what you're
Typically, he
saying.
does.
But he's actually doing.
He's
Look,
good.
Green
He
Bay
ain't
made
great.
a new fan out of me because I think Jordan Love is actually a good.
I wish I could like him more. They just kept putting him in the category with C.J. Stroud, and that offended me for whatever reason. So that's why I had
Whatever
to.
I would love to see him go head-to-head.
On the
He's
note
no
of
C.J. Stroud. So.
on the note of quarterbacks drafted with Brock Purdy coming back, Skylar Thompson.
Oh, Skyler. He's a new starter, don't you know? I'm sorry, that was too soon. I apologize.
Skylar Thompson came from Kansas State, but he'll be playing now that Tua's hurt.
Playing, yeah.
Okay.
They got confidence in him.
We'll see.
We were talking about a quarterback just.
The backup's been doing well. Malik Willis can be successful.
Was it Willis?
Oh, Penix. I
Penix.
really like him.
I like
and the reason
Penix.
is there was a clip of him waiting on the sidelines, helmet on, ready to go. And
Ready to
just
go. He's a
watching.
professional, that kid.
And I love that.
I like that too. To me, he has the best like head on his shoulders, and I think he has a great skill set.
Now, and unfortunately, he's one of the rare ones where I'm kind of upset he doesn't get to play.
Same.
Like, because I want to see him.
Yeah.
But that said,
It'll be best for him. I think it's good to let your quarterback sit because no one does it, and you've seen with the Jordan Love and a Patrick Mahomes, like it works.
I think it makes him hungry.
It does. Like you crave it, and you will learn it, and when that moment comes, you'll be ready.
He's going to be out for a couple of weeks, but I want to see what he does in the full season.
Yeah.
I need the Falcons to be in a blowout or get blown out.
I do
so
too.
we can see
I don't need
Penix
them to
get-
be in
yeah.
this teeter-totter team. I need them to either be
No, I just need them to have a
Boom or bust.
So Penix can get some time. That's all.
boom or bust. I need them to. Yeah, because, I mean, look, man, I hate Kirk Cousins as much as you want
Trubisky
the
was
easy fish.
drafted ahead of Mahomes. I just looked that up.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was the first pick.
No, Miles Garrett was the
No,
first
I mean
pick.
quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They picked him
Myles
over
Garrett, that's
Watson
still a
and
good pick.
Mahomes,
Miles Garrett over who?
Patrick.
Patrick
No,
Mahomes.
time out. Let's see.
which makes sense. That's fine. That's
Mitch Trubisky?
no, Mitch Trubisky was the first quarterback picked that season.
Oh
Yeah.
my God!
Oh, I was trolling the Bears.
Oh my God!
Look, that's the reason I got Twitter, just to troll Bears fans. Because, I mean, at the time, we had Deshaun and they picked Mitch, so I had to remind them of it.
On the note of liking Penix, he also made Caleb cry.
Oh, he was that quarterback who did, yeah.
He was from Washington. He made when Washington played USC.
Caleb.
That's when he started crying to his mom.
Look,
afterwards.
can I say I have more respect for Caleb now? Because that motherfucker took a beating.
Yeah, that's fine.
And he got up. He kept getting up. He had a Justin Fields look on his face when he hit the sideline.
Well, I mean that proves
But that's okay.
Gert's theory wrong that quarterbacks need to eat meat because I'm pretty sure he eats meat and he still sucks
He does suck. Right now, to be
for now. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's Chicago.
I know we
man.
haven't talked about him a bunch, but Justin Gertz' honor, the Steelers,
Jesus, do
their
have
games
to.
suck, man.
They always do.
You know,
But,
they
I mean-
win ugly.
But it's a defensive ass team.
Yeah, it is.
And it's a beatdown, and I don't want to go against
No,
them.
that's
But hold on,
TJ
here's a
Watt.
real
TJ
question.
Watt, it might be one of the.
What's the difference between Justin Fields now and Justin Fields on Chicago?
No
There's not much
difference. It's the exact same player.
Pause. He has a better defense.
He does. No,
Chicago
fuck
had a
that.
pretty good defense
He
at
has
some
a-
point.
He has a better defense.
He has a TJ Watt, which maybe I think he may be better than his brother, and that's coming from a Texas fan, and that's I
not
don't say
willing to
that
go that
lightly. He's man.
I think they're a
It was a
I think
play
they're
they
the
threw a
same.
flag on because it was too perfect. TJ, he got off perfectly, and they were like, "Oh no, he jumped. He didn't. It was perfect.
It's like they're too quick.
So he's too good."
No, I think bro, I'm telling you, them Watt jeans.
Man, they got. Hey, look, JJ just had a son. Get them motherfuckers in there. Put a football in that kid's hand immediately.
100%.
It's just in the
Yeah.
genes, man.
Well, let's see how pick'ems go this week.
Oh,
I hope they go a lot better.
If I lose this week, I'm quitting.
I can't pick, man.
Well, on the note of you quitting, here's your next punishment.
What is happening? What is this now?
That one's a lot better.
Is it spicy?
It got blueberries in it.
That means nothing. He picked this. I assume you've tried some of these.
I actually have never tried any of those.
I have to take another shot
I
of
have.
healthy shit.
I've tried them. But I don't get phased by ginger shots.
Is this y'all trying to just make me more healthy?
Yeah,
Like a
by the end of the
sneaky way?
by the end of the season, you'll have a 6-pack. Trust us.
Like we just want you to live.
All right,
This
let's
is
go.
That is
yeah.
straight
Pick'ems.
up in the immunity shot aisle.
Now take your shot so we can do this.
Trying to
pick'em.
tell me something, Marco?
You were sick last week.
I was. I've been sick for like a month, so this makes perfect sense. Oh my god, it has blueberry in it, but that doesn't make me feel safe.
The worst one was the other one for sure.
Yeah, this one ain't bad.
Okay.
See, there you
That was
go.
okay compared to that other one. God damn, that was a punishment. The
Yeah,
other one.
you can't taste pickle beers with us, so
If you want to know a punishment, I probably shouldn't even tell you this. That fucking ginger shot. That is a punishment.
next time I'll do like a
That was
Boilermaker, but it'll be the ginger shot into the celery grass.
Oh my god. The other celery grass was that was I hated that shit too.
I know your stomach gonna be real fun.
Oh, I'm gonna be on the toilet all night.
The Patriots versus the Jets.
Patriots.
Jets.
Patriots.
Going Patriots. Yeah, you would go Jets.
Oh, yeah. They're playing in New York. They're playing in Jersey,
Yeah,
right?
playing New York.
New York.
Don't cut the fucking Jets. Come on now.
I believe in that Patriots team. There's something about them.
Man, why you dancing for this white
Hell
man?
yeah, I'm doing it just like you like them big country white boys as a tight end. I'm going for Aaron Rodgers too. I want that man to be successful.
That's a very different thing. Now, don't you talk
I
about
don't
my
want to
love
hear
of-
that,
yeah,
Jet.
tight
Oh,
ends.
speaking of tight ends, I love our new one. He massages cows on his farm on the weekend.
Schultz.
He is 6'6". No, Kate Stowe.
Oh,
he
God.
is 6'6". Corn fed, literally from the country. If he ain't playing football, he's farming.
That's look.
I know what you like. I know what you like.
You know. Give me.
I can-
Hey,
I couldn't find the clip, but there was some like NFL TikToker that was talking about like, of course Colorado's losing all the time. They got an all black offensive line. There's no big white dudes.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I need a mix.
Yeah, I need a mix.
I need a mix.
I need them big motherfuckers that just.
I like if I was a recruiter, I want your parents to not like me.
I want the United Nations on my O line.
Yeah,
I want a Samoan. I want a corn-fed white boy
And a brother.
and a brother. I want.
You would see me in Hawaii.
Recruiting it.
Recruiting.
I need some Mexicans on that line too. Some decent Hispanic offensive
There ain't a
linemen out
lot
there.
of Mexicans in the
It's
O line,
not.
brother. I'm gonna see. Well, let me go back to Pick'ems, and then in between, I'll see if I can find it. The Giants and the Browns.
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 I kind of want to pick the
hate that.
Giants, but I'm gonna take the Browns.
I know,
I don't want
the
Deshaun
fact
to
that they're
win.
making
Actually,
me pick the fucking Browns.
my physical being doesn't want Deshaun to win.
No, of
And
course
it
not.
wasn't a good win that he won.
Never is
But what do the Giants have?
nothing.
They don't have nothing.
I think they have a good running back, but no offensive line for him and Malik Neighbors. That's it.
I'm picking the Browns, but I am rooting for
He said
the
the
Giants.
Browns or a tie.
I would love a tie more.
All right, next game.
Next game will be the Packers and the Titans. Well, I'm gonna pick the Packers in this.
Gotta
Watch,
pick
the
the
Titans are gonna win this somehow. I feel it.
Well, they can only score 17 points, and Will Levis will do some stupid shit.
Legitimately has had 2 games he could win.
He's the dumbest motherfucker. I thought Josh
You
Allen
know
was
his quarterback.
stupid.
What's his name? Callahan looked at him and said, "What the fuck you doing?"
Brian Callahan,
Yeah, he did that to him
No,
too.
did you see his press conference after?
No.
Oh, he did not. He was like, yeah, no, he's a grown-ass man. Yes, I said it. I'll say it again. Like, yeah, it was stupid.
Love that coach.
It was dumb, yeah.
Yeah,
Man,
I love that
I love
shit.
coaches be like, no, that nigga was dumb.
It was dumb, yeah.
be honest.
Next one.
This one right here, though, is I wish I could see this game. I want to watch this game. I like that hat, by the way.
Oh, thanks. The Bears and the Colts.
Yep.
This is an easy win for the Colts.
I wouldn't
Kidding
say
me?
that.
No, yeah.
I think these teams are probably at about the same.
I'm taking
Because we
the
played
ball.
both of them. So I feel like they're very similar. Nah, man. I think
Yeah, and you beat us by a
don't
point, and you
know.
beat the Bears by like
Indie
what?
games are so hard to pick because I don't know what Anthony Richardson is showing up. When he gets hurt, it's a lot easier to pick these.
I say Colts.
Are they in? They are in Indy. Fuck. No, I'm going Bears. I think Caleb finally gets a win.
You think this is where he gets a win?
I think that's what or the defense. One of them are getting a win because you can run all over Indy, but they can't run in Chicago. So I don't know.
What's the next game?
Next game we got Houston. This game
Houston and the
makes me
Vikings.
nervous
I'm
as
actually taking the.
fuck. I
Minnesota.
wouldn't blame anybody for picking the Vikings for this.
I would probably pick Houston.
I'm picking. Well, I have to, but yeah, no, like that one makes me nervous, man.
It
Because
does because Minnesota.
Brian Flores is a good defensive coordinator.
Yeah, he is.
He is, and he knows like how to get under quarterback's skin. So
But-
that's going to be a challenge.
Man, dude, they did a 360 on
Man.
Brian Flores being like, man, he was such an evil man for being mean to Tua. And now it's like, I think he was right.
He's a defensive mastermind. Yeah, that kind of shit. I like Brian Flores. I always have, even contrary to what Tua says.
TJ, I found the clip for you.
Who said that? Goddamn kiosk.
I saw that.
You ain't got no Caucasian brothers up there blocking. See, everybody know the best blockers is gonna be them big country white boys
It's true.
who they live on the farm. It's either one of the two.
It's true.
It just sounded
Your
like
sentence
TJ.
got to be from a white boy from the country, right? Like, that's just ideal.
Well, the Kelsey dude enunciates too well to actually be from the
Jason
South.
Kelsey,
Yeah.
he ain't from the South. He was good at his job.
He was really
One
good
of the
at
best
this.
centers to
Well,
do it.
Goodness.
Travis is from the streets, don't you?
Did you know the ball fade was invented by
He
Travis
made it up. It's like, you saw, did you ever see his old reality show?
Yeah.
Travis Kelsey's? Oh, he
No,
loved,
no.
Oh, he
You
loved the
didn't know
black
Taylor
women,
Swift's in
boy.
an interracial relationship.
That's all he
Right.
dated was black women until Taylor Swift. I'm like,
Oh,
God
yeah, I know that.
Okay,
I
all
knew
it's
that.
a switch, yeah. Going for that money.
Hey, yeah. Pockets changing it. hey, I'll be the first
No,
to admit it.
a lot of dudes like Travis Kelsey, yeah.
Dude, I didn't know this week was this tight. Like,
Maybe I
look at-
need some gas money. What happened?
No, the next one. I'm like, Looking at these pick'ems,
It's a tough one.
I'm gonna have to like
This
change
one's
my
tough.
fantasy lineups and shit.
No, I'm gonna have to like
Oh, yeah, what's the next game?
look through the week on some of these
Houston versus
games.
Minnesota.
Yeah, we got that.
No, we got that. I picked Minnesota.
Houston.
Who you picking, TJ?
Damn, y'all motherfuckers, y'all just ignore me? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Who
I
you
pick
picking for that? Houston?
I pick New Orleans. Oh, I pick Houston?
But,
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And then I pick New Orleans.
I'll pick
I got
Philly.
New Orleans
I'm
for this
sticking
one.
with Philly.
You got to. You
I
got
got
to.
to.
No. I need y'all to lose because it only validates us.
No, we're not doing that for you.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Thank you.
Always. You gotta
Always?
be stopped. Always. Over them? Yes. You gotta be stopped.
What do you mean? We're not.
Y'all need to be knocked down a peg literally every season because you get knocked down a peg, then you go back up on that
Thank you.
peg, and then we're like,
Thank you,
goddamn, they
Rakeem.
need to be knocked down again.
Thank you, Rakeem. You are the real fourth member of the Black Slum. What's the next choice?
The Chargers versus the Steelers. I'll
Chargers
pick.
versus-
I'm going Chargers.
Chargers
I'm going
Steelers.
Chargers.
This is
Oh,
the yeah, they
Chargers
need an
versus
L.
Steelers? I'm going to Chargers.
The fact that it's 51% Steelers is surprising to me.
I'm going to Chargers.
No, I am too.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of Steelers fans.
I'm going Steelers. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
Man.
The one thing that the Chargers
Tomlin
have been doing
versus
well
Harbaugh?
is running. And you know
Oh, they
what?
can stop that run. They can.
And they got a Watt
They
brother
got a Watt.
who's ready and willing
At
to
all
beat
times.
that ass. Herbert's gonna get injured again.
I love you, Rakeem.
I'm
I
gonna believe
love
in Herbert on this one. It's gonna
Yeah,
be Herbert.
I'm going with the Chargers. Yeah.
I'm picking the Chargers just because I understand that argument.
I do too.
100%.
Good argument, but
They still have only scored one touchdown, and they have nothing on the other side.
nothing
Doesn't matter when you got
Right.
defense with
You got Watts.
this season.
Yeah. Who's in there?
Bronco, Buccaneers. Dude,
Buccaneers.
Are the Bucks having like a fucking? They're gonna be the last
Free
undefeated
low.
team, huh?
The Bucks are good, man.
Bucks are
It's a
chilling.
good team.
I'm telling you, Baker
pick
versus Pat.
No, time out. Did you pick Philly?
What? No, Philly up there? No, I picked the Saints.
Cool, right. So
All Saints. This up here. Yeah.
So Carolina and Las Vegas. I pick Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. But I would not be surprised
I wouldn't either.
if Andy Dalton
Show up and show out.
No,
Neither.
decided that this was the one game they're gonna look good and then they're gonna be trash for the rest of the season.
Oh yeah, because they will be trash. Even if they win this game, they still are.
Miami
trash.
and Seattle.
Oh, Seattle.
Miami
Yeah.
needs to win this off of
Seattle.
pride, but Seattle.
It's in Seattle.
Seattle.
Well, you do remember when like DeMar went down, the Bills didn't win the next week. Sometimes those stories don't play out.
They don't. Miami ain't got shit anyway, man. Like
They're just gonna pass
that's
the ball
most,
too. They're running
What
back.
they got?
It's still the
What
most
they have?
fugazi
They
ass
still have
team
Waddle
ever.
and Tyreek
Who's
Hill?
throwing to him? Sky
Waddle.
Thompson.
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson.
I believe in.
They still have Devin A. Chan. Like that's all they got.
Oh, wait, so we got Baltimore and Dallas.
Now, who do I think needs it more? Both of
Baltimore.
us. But Baltimore definitely needs it more. So they're gonna be hungrier.
Is this at home again for you?
Yes,
Yeah.
but we're not losing twice at home. So I'm going Dallas.
Fuck, you saying that makes me want to pick Baltimore now. Fuck it, I'm losing anyway. Baltimore for me. They got it.
I hope you like that ginger shot.
I'm gonna keep losing. Like I'm so far down. I don't know how
It's not how. That's
Oh,
not
it's
how
weekly, right?
Yeah, it's weekly.
fuck.
Wait, so what was your pick?
Fuck.
I
That's tough. They got.
I'm gonna look at the injury report and make a game time decision. But
Okay,
right
this
now I'm
one's
picking.
gonna change.
I'm picking the Ravens.
I'm picking the Ravens for now.
By the way, this app has been a little fugazi. Like, relook at it. Like,
It's been
if you're-
rough, yeah.
Because I definitely picked the Dolphins to win on Thursday, and it changed it back
I
It
picked.
didn't
Yeah,
save
I
it.
switched.
Wait,
The
I thought
first week I
Jets and the
switched to
Patriots was the
Eagles
Thursday
from
game.
last week.
week one.
Wait, no,
I
no.
changed like three.
The Jets
and
and
did
the
not take
Patriots?
them.
The Dolphins and the Bills. I definitely picked the Dolphins to win.
Yeah.
And then it switched it back because it didn't save it. But I picked the Rams to win, and then I switched it to the Cardinals, and it saved that.
Oi,
And I got
you
lucky on
got
that.
lucky
Yeah,
with the system.
yeah.
It's been fucking
the
up.
system is picking you.
I'm first place right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I need all the help. I
Wait, so the Baltimore, Dallas. I pick. I don't know.
You can do it. I know. This is a game you can't tell.
Wait, because
It's
Baltimore,
tough.
he is 19-1 against NFC teams, so I can't pick
Is he?
against it. He's literally almost undefeated.
That's why I
I
gotta
like
pick
Baltimore.
them, man.
I'll pick
Like,
Baltimore. I hate to
gotta
do that,
go with
but I'm picking
Baltimore
Baltimore.
on
Right,
that.
next game is 49ers
great.
and the Rams.
Y'all need to be knocked down to pick. All right, next one.
that's easy. 49ers.
49ers.
49.
No, this is two broken teams.
Very much so.
They're so
One's more
hurt.
broken than the other. Like they don't have Cooper Cup or Puka Nakua.
Oh, the 49ers lost Debo. But Debo's out.
McCaffrey. But they,
What?
look,
Yeah.
honest to God, Matt Stafford is like put together by duct tape at this point. Like he ain't even fully, to me, healthy.
Wait,
so,
And I can't pick Matt Stafford because he fucked up my prize picks last year.
yeah.
how did he get hurt?
I
Debo
lost
Samuels.
$500 because of you.
Debo?
Well, I
I don't know, how
lost
did
$20, but I was gonna win $500 if you had just thrown the ball.
It was after
how
the
did Debo
game,
get
right?
hurt?
It was
It was
after
calf
the game.
strain.
hurt?
Calf strain.
Calf.
So like
Yeah.
AJ Brown straining his fucking hamstring in fucking practice.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
You
Detroit
need-
versus
that's-
Arizona.
I'm going
That's gonna be a tough
Arizona.
game.
I'm doing Arizona. They
I
feeling themselves a little bit.
Well,
I-
the sun god got hurt in that game.
Oh, so he's out this game?
Well, he will
They-
probably
they-
play, but he's not playing.
Who you talking about?
Say, Amon's-
Amon-Ra St. Brown, yeah.
still like. No, I like
I'm rolling
Cardinals.
with the Cardinals, man.
They just are
That shit
different
was
team.
fun to watch.
So, yeah, I'm going Cardinals.
Kansas.
And I'm gonna tell you right now. You know I'll get my joy back again. Cardinals win, my joy will go.
Yeah.
These games are so fucking hard to pick.
And
I'm
wait,
going
the
Falcons.
next one here,
I'm going
Kansas City
Falcons.
versus the Falcons. I'm going Kansas City with the Falcons.
Nah, they due
Falcons.
for a loss.
Excuse me, the Falcons lost to Pittsburgh at home.
Everyone does for whatever reason.
Pittsburgh's weird right now.
They're the weird. They
beating down
always
people.
weird. Always weird.
I'm picking Kansas City.
Okay, no, that's a fair pick.
I'm picking Kansas City as well.
The Jags
we
versus
split on
Buffalo.
that.
Yeah.
I'm picking Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I'm
for
taking
sure.
Jags.
Why?
Why's that?
Don't do it. I'm telling you right now.
Say
Don't do
more.
it.
Why?
Don't do it. That's an L for you. Okay, do it.
Taking the Jags.
Jags
Why?
they are a joke.
I'm not saying.
Always
I'm not
a
saying
joke.
I disagree. I'm not saying I disagree.
Just think they do for
But
one.
I stand on business.
Okay, they do for one.
And the
I feel
last game, Washington versus Cincy. I am
Cincy.
picking Cincy.
Yeah, I'm
picking
going
Cincy,
Cincy.
but
That's a
I wouldn't be
comeback game
surprised.
if I've seen one. Oh, no.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Joe,
That
Joe
nigga ran the
Shiesty's
ball
upset.
all-
He needs a win.
If
He
they
needs to
didn't
win.
if they didn't lose in the fashion that they did, I'd be more
He was
pro
wildly
Washington.
upset. Yeah.
But
Fair.
Which is good. That's how you want your Joe. If you're a Cincy fan, that's how you want your Joe Burrow.
I think the commies going to take this one. I think they're going to steal it somehow.
I just don't see it.
I don't believe in
They
the
are
division.
still kind of scattered. They're pretty scattered.
Yeah, and the
out there.
Bengals are bad.
They're not. They won that game.
It's not.
They
halfway
dominated
through,
that
It's not
game.
halfway through the season though. It's not halfway through this
No,
season.
they lose two, and then they start winning. That's how they do.
see.
They've done that the past 2 years. If he's healthy, if Burrow's healthy, this is what they do. I'm telling you. I don't care what Gert
If the
says. I'm
Saints
sticking to
beat
that.
y'all down. Thank you, because then it made the Saints have the NFC East as number. That made me feel better. But we're gonna lose. So
Who's this
I'm
nigga
kidding.
Keon Sloan?
You made an enemy today, bro. I don't know what you did.
No enemy of mine.
The nemesis.
I love everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you for coming out. This has been the Commitment to Excellence. Join us well, not me. Join them Thursday for a Black Excellence
Maybe
episode.
because Jordan can't be here, so we need to figure that out.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll figure it out. But have a good night, everybody.